All right, looks like we're live. So let me just join the voice chat. Hey everyone.
Hey Luke, what's up?
Hey guys, nice to have you all here. And Josh is here. Nice to hear you, Josh. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Nice one. Welcome to a stream. Yeah, episode 75, which is pretty cool. 3/4 of 100.
Nice.
And Shadow and Aussie are present.
When you reach
Shadow and
100.
Aussie here. Shadow and Aussie are present as well. Welcome you two as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's you guys' weeks been then?
Good. Decent, because I didn't sleep well last night.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I didn't sleep until 4 in the morning.
Well, the thing is, I fell asleep around that time as well last night, so I can probably relate to you.
I've fallen asleep around that time before.
Yeah, I think we all have, haven't we, really? We can definitely relate. And I fell asleep last night around 4, mainly because I was just chilling, really, playing on my phone or whatever, watching YouTube videos.
That's what I'm like sometimes.
Yeah. I was also watching a Seth MacFarlane movie called A Million Ways to Die in the West last night on Amazon Prime, so I was up watching that for a bit.
Oh, what should I think of it so far?
It's pretty funny. Typical Seth MacFarlane stuff, but unfortunately Sarah Silverman's in it who I hate, so yeah, that annoyed me. As Ruth.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I hate after the whole Sans Inc. controversy, so yeah, she lost my respect. No, I've not seen Morbius. Yeah. But yeah, I've heard bad news about it, so I'm only going to watch it by streaming. I'm not going to, get it physically until I've seen it on streaming.
I'm very confused as to why they re-released it.
Yeah, what was the point of that?
Yeah, apparently it's because of the memes.
Yeah, probably. Oh, Lily wants to show herself. Come on, then, Lily. Come down.
I think they actually believed their movie was getting all this attention.
Possibly, yeah. And it's had bad reception as well, from what I've seen.
Yeah, Morbius is crap. I'm not a fan of it just by seeing that post-credit scene.
Yeah, I've seen bits of it, and it makes absolutely no sense from what I've read about it. Even Jay thinks it's the worst part of the movie.
I saw it when it got leaks before the release.
Yeah, well, I'll probably watch it on my watch list pretty soon because I've written it down to watch soon. But yeah, still, I'm not really looking forward to it, really.
I do not intend to watch it.
Well, I'm going to see how bad it is, and yeah, get my own opinion on it. Like, what is Lily doing up there? Does she want to come down or not? She's like staring at me from the top of a ladder.
I don't know what the hell Sony is doing with their universe.
Yeah, it's just really confusing, isn't it, Josh?
They don't even have a Spider-Man yet.
Well, let's hope it's Andrew.
I'm pretty sure he's turned it down.
Oh, probably a good reason if Morbius had bad reviews, eh?
So maybe they'll just do like TASM3 as a solo thing.
Yeah, it's all because it's Morbin time meme, isn't it? But isn't that parroting a Power Rangers quote, guys?
Yeah, it's Morphin time.
Why would you compare Morbius to a Power Rangers of all things? I'm not even a Power Rangers fan, but Morbius and Power Rangers, they don't mix.
I don't get it either. Plus, I don't even watch Power Rangers anymore.
I never watched them at all. Oh, really? I heard there was apparently a movie in 2017 which was pretty bad. I thought it was
fine, but I just outgrew Power Rangers in general. I never really was a big fan of the whole thing. I mean, I watched it a few times, the show, when I was younger. But I know that my brother used to be a fan of it.
Well, the closest you can get to the prequel and original trilogy characters of Star Wars meeting is from the Lego Hardy special movie from, this, November 2020. Because they met in that, didn't they? Apparently. And of course, with Lego Stargate, you can get into meet as well. They have really cool interactions, which is really nice.
So are you guys going to be watching the extended No Way Home?
Probably, yeah. See what's new, but hopefully it'll be worth, getting a re-release in, September, is it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, guys, it's weird that we're getting an extended version of No Way Home, but
in cinemas.
They should have just put the extended version on Blu-ray. Yeah, so we got the extended cut of No Way Home in theaters, but we didn't get the Snyder cut in theaters. It's weird.
Yeah, but Snyder cut deserved a theatrical release because that movie was phenomenal.
Yeah, I would have just rather getting the extended No Way Home on Blu-ray, to be honest.
Well, and Josh, speaking of No Way Home, you were pleased to know that I got it on Blu-ray a couple of weeks ago from my DVD store.
Nice.
And Josh, I now own all of the Spider-Man movies on DVD, you know, including Spider-Verse and the Venom movies.
That's cool.
I mean, do you own all of them as well, Josh?
I don't
know. And Josh, to this day, is No Way Home still your favourite movie of all time?
I really don't know. I know it's my favourite kind of action movie, hero movie.
I mean, I know that opinions on favourite movies can definitely change, you know, from re-watches and stuff like that. I mean, because my favourite movie of all time used to be Endgame, but I've kind of grown to consider it not my favourite, and now my favourite obviously will have to be Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, I've kind of noticed there's some kind of things regarding the plot in No Way Home. But I don't know.
Yeah, No Way Home does, however, have its flaws for Willoughby, which is why it's not my favourite by any means.
It did have some plot holes.
Certainly did, yeah. And I also hated the ending as well, because Peter lost everything, and I hated that. And Josh, do you remember how you said that you could feel his tension of what happened to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. You can definitely feel it in the final swing.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. I really like that. I really like the theme that's played there.
You know what I'm hoping as well, guys, in this extended version? I really hope that instead of showing that, you know, sneak peek of Multiverse of Madness, they instead show, you know, scenes of Tobey and Andrew returning to their universes.
Oh yeah, I don't think they filmed that, so they might have to. Maybe they could come back and film the.
Well, I believe they already did, but they scrapped it in favor of that, you know, sneak peek, didn't they?
Would they actually film it?
Well, they said it was going to happen before they scrapped it for this Multiverse of Madness sneak peek. So yeah, we were denied that scene, guys.
There was also a battle with Tobey and Green Goblin.
Yeah, I mean, it's disappointing that Tobey and Goblin didn't even interact. Goblin just stabbed him, didn't he? And then he was like, "What have I done?"
I can understand why they didn't really have a fight though, because he's meant to be the MCU villain.
And the Mun's joined us.
Hey, Mun. Hey, everyone.
And so, Mr. Shadow.
Yes.
You can confirm to us, can't you, that after rewatching your favourite movie of all time is The Empire Strikes Back, isn't it?
Yeah, it is my favourite movie now.
Awesome. And Mr. Ozzy, how about yourself? Isn't your favourite of all time E.T.?
Yes, it is.
Well, it's definitely a great choice because E.T. is phenomenal.
You'll be pleased to know I'm planning to watch that soon.
Wait, have you not seen it before, Josh?
No, I haven't got around to it.
Oh, you're missing out. It's phenomenal, Josh. It's it's an absolute masterpiece.
I'm definitely excited to be watching it at some point.
You'll love it. You'll love it. You won't regret watching it. I love E.T. And Spielberg is one of my favorite directors of all time. He's phenomenal at his work, and E.T. is no exception.
I'm also planning on purchasing Jedi Fallen Order at some point.
You're not played that yet either. Wow.
Yeah, I still need to get some more games for my PS4.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and
so Ramond, how's your week been since we last streamed?
Well, it's been good, but it's also been very awful.
Awful? I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, there have been good days and bad days.
Ouch.
Basically.
Well, I can cheer you up by confirming to you that I've finally watched all the James Bond movies from classic and Daniel Craig era.
That is great.
Yeah.
Really great.
And I think, Ramon, I'm not kidding when I say this, I think my ranking is exactly the same as yours for the entire franchise. I'm not kidding.
Do you remember how my ranking went, though?
Well, it's in no mic chat, so I don't miss it, do I?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And I can also confirm, guys, that Sean Connery is now my favourite James Bond of all time.
I agree.
Because, I mean, his portrayal, without Mr. Connery, we wouldn't have this great franchise, and his portrayal is simply iconic.
Oh,
maybe if I'm able to get my hands on the old James Bond movies, I can watch them.
Yeah, do. Please do. You won't regret it, Ozzy. And
I hope to watch them all one day.
Yeah, please do, Josh. You won't regret it. And my favourite James Bond villain of all time would have to be Ulrich Goldfinger.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah, and of course, Goldfinger 1964 is also my favorite James Bond movie of all time now as well. I thought it was phenomenal from start to finish.
The only main reason I watched No Time to Die was because I couldn't see Venom.
And how was it in your opinion, Josh? No Time to Die.
I really enjoyed it.
Nice, yeah. It was definitely great to send off a character, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, and then also as well, I can also confirm, guys, that my favorite henchman and other Bond villain would have to be Oddjob.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just love how he can throw his hat, and also I can also as well confirm that Bernard Lee, Desmond Llewellyn, and Lois Maxwell are my favorite portrayals of M, Q, and Miss Moneypenny.
Hey, Blaze.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Blaze is here, but he said he can't talk, guys, because I think he's got people sleeping in his house, haven't you, Blaze?
It was yeah.
Yeah. And I believe Blaze is also watching what is my favorite movie by Denis Villeneuve called Prisoners, aren't you, Blaze?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
Yeah, Blaze, talk to them even on mic chat. You know, say yo and keep talking to us.
I mean, backstage.
Yeah. Backstage in you know, the talk show, Josh, isn't it? Yeah. And so yeah, the classic James Bond movies are definitely great, and also the Monday I can also confirm that my James Bond actor ranking is also the same as yours as well.
So it's Connery, Craig, Roger, Pierce, and I guess Clooney and Timothy, isn't it?
Timothy Dalton, yeah. I think Timothy Dalton's an underrated Bond.
I like him too.
Yeah. It's a shame he's only in 2 films.
Yeah.
And I think the worst portrayal of Bond is probably from the non-canon Casino Royale movie from 1967.
Oh, that one was so bad.
And not tell me about it. It's not even James Bond. It's just a parody movie, which is an absolute joke from start to finish.
Well, I know which movie to dodge now.
Yeah, don't watch it. And look who's here, guys. Lily. Hey, Josh, look who's here.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you missed her, Josh?
Yeah.
Oh, Blaze is offering you to send you a movie if you need one, Vermond.
Oh, thanks, Blaze.
Yeah, you didn't need anything from him.
A movie lover.
Oh, it's Movie Lover here.
Lover. Yeah.
Hey, Movie Lover, what's up? Nice to have you here. So, Movie Lover, how's your week been since we, you know, last streamed and spoke, of course?
Pretty good.
Yeah, and I believe you had the opportunity to watch the new Jurassic Park movie, didn't you?
I did.
And you told me all about it, didn't you, as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loving 2.0.
Yeah, Jurassic World Dominion it is, yeah. The third of the world movies. Yeah. And here's Lily, guys, you know, posing. Ah, Daniel's here as well. Excellent.
Hey, Daniel.
All right, go on, Lily. Yeah, Daniel, it's nice to have you here. How's it going?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, Daniel.
Yeah, that scared me. All right, cool. Nice to see you guys again.
Wait, where are you, Daniel? Are you outside?
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, because you're speaking really loudly compared to the last time you've been on.
In the middle of the neighborhood, so I can go have lunch at the park.
Okay.
I get startled easily.
Yeah,
it's a 6-shift truck, so it makes a really loud noise.
Yeah. And so now, oh yeah, Movie Lover, you know when you came on, I was saying that I finally watched all of the James Bond movies, you know, classic ones.
Think of them.
Yeah, it's definitely a great franchise, but there's some bad ones in my opinion, but it's definitely a great franchise of movies with great actors playing James Bond.
I mean, to be fair, there's some bad movies in every franchise.
You could say that, yeah. Really, when it comes to a massive franchises, I mean, there's probably like examples in which all the films are great. For example, Kung Fu Panda. Oh, wait, guys, Jay's calling me. Hold on a second.
Luke?
Jay?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh my god, hi bro, how you doing?
What is up?
You surprised me.
I saw you were live. I have some free time on my hands. Figured I'd join your live stream.
Well, I'm honored to have you here, bro. So,
Yeah.
how's your week been? Or like since we last streamed, that is.
What's that?
How's your week been?
It's been pretty busy. Work's killing me.
Ah, well, yeah. And I believe you had the opportunity to watch the Jurassic Park movie, didn't you?
I did. I saw it yesterday.
Yeah, you said it was a great conclusion to a franchise, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's definitely nice to have you here. Definitely a big surprise.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There we go. I can stay on board for a little while, but then I got somewhere to be in a couple of hours, so I can stick around in the chat for a while.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely lovely to have you here. And Darth Prime has greeted you in the chat. Darth Prime.
What is up? And everyone else?
Yeah. If you guys want to ask Jay a question, I'm sure he'd be happy to answer.
Thank you.
As long as they're respectful, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. So yeah. Now, before you came on, Jay, I was telling people that I finally have a chance to watch all of the classic James Bond movies.
Oh yeah? What'd you think?
It's definitely a great franchise in my opinion, but there's unfortunately so much I did not like, but it's definitely a great franchise in my opinion. And my favourite James Bond of all time would have to be Sean Connery, the very first one.
Oh yeah, Sean Connery would be my second favorite. Daniel Craig is still my favorite.
Yeah, Daniel Craig is also phenomenal in my opinion as well. Yeah, and so it's also cool that you've joined, Jay, because I thought I'd let you know that Monday.
What's that?
On Monday, Jay.
What about Monday?
I'm going to be posting my trash talk for Batman and Robin.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I bet you'll be looking forward to that, won't you?
Oh yeah, I saw your review for Batman Forever, so I look forward to seeing.
Yeah.
Batman and Robin.
How was my review for Batman Forever in your opinion, Jay?
Pretty detailed, I'll say that.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it, of course.
Of course. Just because I don't comment on everyone's videos doesn't mean I don't appreciate it.
Well, you're very busy, aren't you? So that's totally understandable by me.
Oh yeah. Well, the fact that I even have free time on my hands right now to get to talk to you, it's a fresh break from everything that I've had to do. Yeah.
Well, I'm honored to have you here, and now, and plus, I've also got like a new routine where I've been showing DVDs I've been purchasing from my store as well.
Nice.
Yeah. And yeah. Am I right in assuming that you like to get 4K DVDs, Jay?
Like, I like to collect 4K steelbook copies of movies that I like. Like, the last one I got was for the Batman, and I will definitely be getting Jurassic World Dominion.
Nice.
Wait, no, take that back. That wasn't the last one I got. The last one I got was Uncharted.
Uncharted, oh yeah, Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I intend to watch that movie when I play the games, actually.
Well, then if I were you, I'd get to play those games soon.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't have a PlayStation console, just an Xbox One. So yeah, I'll have to get one soon. Michael,
okay.
Michael, you're not missed much because Jay has joined me just now, and yeah, he's here to chat for a while before he's got to go. He's got to go. Oh, Movo was asking you, Jay. You saw Sonic 2, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. How was it in your opinion?
It was okay. It was I feel like they went a little too over the top in some areas, but the one thing that I couldn't stand in the movie, a problem that I had with the first film, was Agent Stone. I do not stand Agent Stone. Yeah,
I'm not really a fan of that character either, in my opinion, really.
Yeah, he was the character that was killing the movie for me.
Yeah. Ozzy, Jay said that he really enjoyed Dominion. He thought it was a great conclusion to the franchise, didn't you, Jay?
I did. I mean, I really don't want to talk about it because it just came out, and I'm sure a lot of y'all haven't seen it yet. all I can just tell you is, first of all, ignore the critics. I don't know why they're bashing this.
I'm ignoring them. Don't worry.
It was really good, in my opinion. I thought that it was a good way to, to tie everything together.
Yeah.
Put some things to a close, and just kind of like. In fact, the thing is, if there are those of you that watch the other 5 movies like very thorough and watch them very really watch them a lot, you'll notice that this movie undoes some of the mistakes that some of them have made.
Yeah.
And that's where I don't want to say anymore because it would ruin the fun.
Yeah. I'm not going to listen to a critic. I'm just going to go and watch it for myself and judge it. Really, that's what I'll do.
Now, some people have been asking me this. I mean, I'm still getting phone calls from some of my friends. I know that Fallen Kingdom had an end credit scene, but this one does not.
Okay, all right.
So do not worry about having to stay during the credits.
Yeah. I'll be sure to leave as soon as the credits start rolling. Yeah. X-Player says he's never been into Jurassic Park. Wow, you're definitely missing out, X-Player, because it's a great franchise, Jurassic Park.
Hey, look, I just had to get a buddy of mine who's 50 years old at my job. He's never seen a Jurassic Park film in his life, and he just now bought the box set, and he watched all of them to and fro. Now he loves them, and so
wow.
I think him and I are going to plan to go see Dominion together whenever he's got free time. So I would love.
You seen it again? Are you?
The fact that I want to see it again proves how good the movie is.
Yeah. Oh, Ozzy's asking you, Jay, have you seen that Top Gun sequel that came out? Maverick, is it?
No. I am not a Tom Cruise fan. I don't watch anything Tom Cruise related.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen any of the new Mission Impossible movies.
Well, I can confirm that I'm not watching the planned sequels coming out because, in my opinion, Fallout perfectly close the franchise. That's what I can confirm. So what is about Tom Cruise being not a fan of, Jay? Is it like his acting or something like that?
I just think he's. Look, I respect how he does things in his movies.
Yeah, me too.
It drives me crazy that he is willing to put his life in danger to do these dangerous stunts. And I'm like, wow, he's nuts. He's really nuts.
I mean, can you believe?
But there's other personal reasons I have.
Fair enough. Totally fine by me. Yeah. I mean, can you believe he climbed the tallest building in the world?
Yeah.
I mean, I would never do that at all in a million years. No way. Now when it comes to, did you confirm your favorite movie of all time is Empire Strikes Back, Jay?
Yes, it is among my. It's my favorite Star Wars film.
Of course,
but
yeah.
It is definitely among my favorite cinematic films of all time.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it goes up there with Jaws, E.T., Jurassic Park, Tremors, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, this is my favorite movie.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man 2 definitely goes up there as well.
Yeah, because when I rewatched it for No Way Home, I got pretty emotional rewatching it, and I thought, yeah, this is my favorite movie now.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, did you rewatch any of the films in preparation for No Way Home?
Did I what?
Did you rewatch any Spider-Man movies in preparation for No Way Home?
Of course I did.
Nice. Yeah, definitely a great tactic.
I knew Tobey Maguire and Andrew were going to be in it.
I knew, yeah.
Like, I just didn't want to get spoiled on when they show up in the film, but I knew they were going to be in it.
Yeah, I mean, those leaks.
It's like, I knew they were going to be in there, but I still felt surprised by their appearance, and I still, I mean, yeah, I screamed for both of them, but I screamed more for Tobey Maguire. Like, I can remember how it happened. After Andrew shows up and does his thing, and then MJ says, you need to keep going until you find the real one, I was poking my best friend went to the premiere before I did because I had to work that night. We went the following day, so he already saw it.
Yeah.
So I was poking him in the shoulder and say, is it Toby? Is it Toby? I kept poking him in the shoulder, and he was like, just watch, man, just watch. and then Ned does his whole find Peter Parker, and then Toby showed up, and I was like, oh, yes, woo! And yeah, that was fun.
I can totally relate to that, yeah. People are saying the same way, and Ozzy rewatched all of them in preparation for No Way Home. Very good. Mueller says he's going to an orchestra concert of Return of the Jedi. Nice. Hope you have a great one, Movie Lover. Hope it's a good one. So what else? Now, you would also be pleased to know, Jay, that after I reviewed all the Batman films, I'm going to be reviewing the Spider-Man movie next.
Nice. Well, I look forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Yeah. Well, good luck, Blaze.
4K still. So here's the 4K steelbook copy I got for Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh, that looks sick.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. That is awesome.
I know there's a lot of the reflection, but
yeah. Shall I show it to the people you know who are watching the stream?
Sure thing.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Jay's showing No Way Home that he got on 4K. Huh?
I know there's a lot of reflection, so
it's all right. I can see it.
So like you can see that there's Spider-Man right there in the middle, and then there's Doc Ock and Green Goblin and Electro, and well, I put this in a protective case because I want to protect my steelbook. So it's actually still mint. So like I haven't opened it.
Yeah, it looks really awesome, man. People are saying it's epic and it's so cool and a nice cover. Yeah.
And here's the one that I got for Batman, or the Batman.
Oh, yeah.
Can you all see that too?
Oh, I'll show them this. He's got a 4K 8 for Batman, guys. See that? The Batman.
I really liked this design of Batman's head encased in the question mark.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And then, like I said, it's still mint, so I didn't open it. So, yeah,
wow.
That's, I don't know if anyone can see that, but see?
Yeah. The Batman's out later this month for me to get on Blu-ray, so I'll definitely grab it if I see it in my store.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Although I could probably order it on Amazon, couldn't I?
What's that?
Although I could order it on Amazon, maybe.
Well, I actually, these particular steelbooks I get from Best Buy, so I order off Best Buy. The only one that I remember buying from Amazon was the Uncharted one.
Oh, yeah. Well, I definitely would love to get the Batman as soon as possible, yeah. So, yeah.
Well, please if I may give a word of advice.
Yeah, I'm listening.
If you intend to get a steelbook,
yeah,
they are high in demand and they run out very fast. So I say this with respect. It's very likely that you may not be able to get one for a while because they're more likely to have sold out. And if you do find one, it could be a lot more expensive. Like this cost me only $40.
Wow.
But now they're going to probably raise them up to like maybe $150 in the market. Trust me, I've seen it. So my advice to you is, if you're desperate for the steelbook, you got to like stay updated on the website. Like I don't know where you go. What you say you use Amazon?
Yeah, when it's not at my store.
Well, Amazon's a bit different, but the best ones, in my opinion, are sold in Best Buy. So I don't know if you have a Best Buy.
I don't think I have one locally. No.
Okay, well then, man, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Because in the U.S., it's pretty. I got like several locations where I am. But for me, I have to like literally stay posted on email. I have to check the website every single day. Even if the release date's not close, they still do that pre-order. So I have to like really stay up to date about that. Because that's how I was able to get my copies. Like I literally had to keep checking every day until I saw it was available for pre-order, and then boom, I went for it.
Yeah.
So my advice to you is if you keep checking over and over again for something you really want, and then it's there, do not hesitate, man. You go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for your advice. Yeah, and hope you guys were listening in the chat because that was very great advice right there. Yes. Daniel Skins reminded me of something. I've told him that I got a Blu-ray this week, and it was from a movie that came out last year, which was Dune from last year by Denis Villeneuve. Are you familiar with him, Jay, the director?
I am. I mean, I'm not too big on Dune. I mean, I watched it on HBO Max, thought it was decent, but I know that there are book fans out there that love Dune, and I respect that. But I read some books of Dune when I was in school, but I never really got the hang of it. So the movie was fine, but I'm not like desperate for a sequel.
Yeah, I think it was better than the version from 1984 when it comes to movies. Yeah,
for that.
I think it was better in my opinion, way more watchable, and plus as well, There's one question I've been meaning to ask you, Jay. What would you say, in your opinion, is the most underrated superhero movie of all time?
That is a very good question. I'm excluding MCU films, but I feel like that some of the best ones that are very underrated these days would be the R-rated cut of Ben Affleck's Daredevil.
Oh, I love that. I mean, there you go.
Yeah, is that the director's cut or the?
It says it says new uncut version on it, so I assume that's it, the new uncut version.
All right.
Yeah, I hope it's the right one.
I'm trying to think of some other good ones. Definitely the Blade films. I will say that.
Yeah, Blade. I absolutely love Blade. There you go. See that?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep.
And in my opinion, Jay, no one can play Blade better than Wesley Snipes. No one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Darth Prime is asking you, Jay, are you actually retired from the MCU as well as me?
Oh yeah. I still haven't seen Doctor Strange.
Well, I'm not watching it at all.
I already know what happens, and I have no intention to. And I refuse to watch Thor.
Oh my god, yeah. Like, it looks so bad, doesn't it? Oh my god.
It's not just the fact that it looks bad. It's
not needed.
I'm not going to go into full details, but I feel like that they have gone severely overboard with the cheesiness.
Tell me about it.
And the jokes seem. It doesn't even. I saw the trailer and it's not even funny. None of the jokes are funny. So
yeah. I mean, I've not watched trailer, guys, but I've seen pictures on Instagram, and I'm thinking, what on earth is this? Oh my god.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I feel like the MCU is destroying itself very, very
slowly. It is, yeah. And I'm not going to be there to watch. I'm happily retired.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm done with the MCU. I really am.
Yeah. So am I. Yeah. I mean, because I said I'd retire after No Way Home, and I think you did the right thing avoiding the Phase 4 stuff before No Way Home, Jay. You did the right thing, in my opinion.
Well, I just had to prepare myself for a potential disappointment.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I was disappointed with No Way Home, but I felt like that was a good way for me to kind of like end my journey with the MCU.
Definitely, yeah. Blade, we were talking about Wesley Snipes' Blade, not the MCU version. I mean, I'm definitely avoiding the MCU Blade because, one, I'm enjoying my retirement, and two, it's going to be PG-13.
Yeah, that's another reason I refuse to watch it.
Yeah, because Blade is not for children at all.
No, he's not. And now they're going to PG-13 Deadpool?
Really? I thought it was going to be R.
Well, let me say this. I guess it's mostly because of my various trips to all these Comic-Con, because me and my crew still travel to all these conventions across the country, and everywhere I go, I just keep seeing Deadpool, and I hate to say this, y'all, as much as I still somewhat enjoy the first film, I am not a Deadpool fan anymore.
Understandable.
And it's no one's fault. It's just that I feel like Deadpool has become severely, very oversaturated. It's like everywhere I go, he's the number one cosplay that everyone wants to do. And it's all Deadpool action figures that I keep seeing, and Deadpool posters and Deadpool comics that are on sale. And like, there's other good characters besides Deadpool. And I feel like the fans and Ryan Reynolds particularly have oversaturated him. And now they're going to make him PG-13 for the MCU, despite that it's still Ryan Reynolds. But I don't even like Ryan Reynolds anymore, so I don't even want to go see the film anymore. I don't even want to go see it.
Understandable. And plus, Jay, do you remember on my last stream you were on where you mentioned Smoking Aces?
Yes.
Well, myself and Movie Lover got to watch it, and you were absolutely right about it, because Ryan was phenomenal in that movie in a very serious role.
I wish Ryan Reynolds would start doing movies like that. He's a better actor than he thinks he is.
Yeah, he is.
He's reducing himself to comedies that are not funny, but yet when he does drama, he does such a great job. The next one I would definitely recommend is Buried, where he plays a soldier.
Well, the thing is, Movie Lover also recommended that as well, and I also saw that, and that was also brilliant as well.
Yeah, because, I mean, good Lord, I was scared throughout that film, but I was scared for him, and that's what's good acting.
Definitely, yeah.
Ryan Reynolds needs to go back to doing movies like that. So I'm glad you enjoyed Smoking Aces, man.
I really enjoyed it, yeah.
That's his character is who I kind of based my character of Fenton when I first started Dusk.
Really?
I kind of thought to
Wow.
myself, maybe I can take some inspiration from Ryan's character as an FBI agent and kind of apply that to my character.
Yeah.
Now, of course, when we do the reboot for Dusk coming up, I can't really tell you much about it, but what I can say is I intend to play Fenton a lot differently than I've done before, but I still want to use some inspiration from Ryan Reynolds' character from Smoking Aces when I return to play Fenton.
Yeah.
I just need everyone to kind of try to stray away from what they remember of Fenton in the past, because he will be different in this reboot.
I'll be prepared, yeah. And plus, you know, when it comes to your acting, Jay, well, the thing is, right, I've written down, like, my own, like, you know, fan fiction film series, right?
Okay.
And it's about, like, you know, an undercover policeman, right?
Right.
It's like a cyberpunk sort of genre in a way in the future. And I was wondering, like, would you be open to playing a villain in a franchise?
I wouldn't necessarily, you know, say no to that, but I don't know. It also just depends on what's going on in my schedule. Because
of course, yeah.
I mean, I've got a lot coming up for next year, so I guess it just depends on what I can fit in my schedule. Because I still have traveling to do. I still have work in my personal life, and because I'm an uncle now, I still got family.
Oh, you're an uncle, wow.
So there's that.
Well, this hasn't even been filmed at all, or, like, you know, green lit, so yeah, don't worry about it for now. But yeah, and in case you're wondering, your character would be a corrupt cop, basically.
Cool.
Where we think you're a good guy, but you're actually a villain. And what's also cool is you'd also have a privilege of getting to interact with Ron Perlman as well.
Cool.
Because he'd play a villain as well. And I know you like Ron Perlman as an actor, don't you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Big fan of him.
My favorite role of his is Hellboy.
Oh, yeah, can't go wrong with that.
I mean, he was perfectly cast. In my opinion, he was born to play Hellboy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And of course, my favorite vocal role of his is Deathstroke.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, from Teen Titans, is it? Yeah, the original Teen Titans show. Yeah. It's just a shame that show got cancelled in favour for an absolutely awful reboot. Yeah. Which I'm avoiding like the player because it looks terrible. Yeah. And when it comes to underrated superhero movies, in my opinion, I think probably the most underrated one for me is probably Dredd. You ever seen Dredd, Jay, from 2012?
Here's what I'm going to say. I love Carl Urban as Dredd.
Yeah,
wasn't
me
too
too.
big on that movie, though, but I loved him as the character.
He nailed it. And apparently, there was like a previous adaptation with Sylvester Stallone as Dredd.
Yeah, I did watch that one. That one was not good.
I heard it was really bad, apparently.
Sylvester's fault. It was just a pretty campy movie at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been better, but I think that Carl Urban did the character justice better than he did.
Yeah. And plus, you know, when it comes to, I mentioned Denis Villeneuve earlier when talking about Dune. Have you ever seen a movie he's done called Prisoners?
Yes.
That's my favorite movie he's done, actually.
Yeah.
And it has my second favorite role of Hugh Jackman after Wolverine as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Hugh pulled off a great performance in that film.
Yeah, in my opinion, Oscar-worthy. Yeah. And it's always because of Wolverine, I wish he got to play a live-action version of Joel from The Last of Us.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was actually the film that convinced me that he would be perfect for Joel.
Yeah.
Back when they were considering doing a movie, but
yeah,
I'm not even going to watch the HBO series.
I'm not watching it either. Hell no, I'm not watching it. Definitely not. And
oh, what is this? Oh, well, Michael, my thoughts on the DCEU are very mixed. I mean, in the midst of the victory of Johnny Depp over Amber Heard, I am definitely not going to see Aquaman 2 unless they confirm that she will either be cut off from the movie entirely or she will be killed off.
I'll only watch it for that purpose, yeah.
Look, I still love Mira as a character, but Amber Heard is ruining her character for me.
Yeah, she is, definitely.
I can't even watch Aquaman anymore because every time I see Mira, it is so hard for me to try to look at Mira instead of the actress.
I know,
because
right?
I can't stand looking at Amber's face.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
And right now, I'm kind of on board with some of the fans right now who are urging Zack Snyder to once again re-edit his Snyder cut and cut out Amber Heard's scenes from the film.
Yeah.
I mean, I know she's not in it that much, but even when I see her in that film, I can't concentrate on the plot looking at her.
I can definitely relate to that. Yeah, I mean, the same thing could be applied to me when I'm rewatching Superman Returns because of Kevin Spacey as Lex Luthor.
Yeah. So
yeah,
it's really tough. I mean, everyone keeps saying you got to differentiate the character from the actor.
Well, I can't do that.
That's easier said than done.
Yeah, I can't do that for me. And a most hated actor though would have to be Armie Hammer. I hate Armie Hammer with burning passion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's because of that I wasn't really much a fan of Cars 3. And I don't really want to watch The Lone Ranger either because of him.
Well, first of all, that movie was pure garbage anyway.
Really?
So you're saving yourself a lot of pain.
All right. I have also watched The Social Network, you know, by, David Fincher, I think it is, who made it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that, and he also ruined it because he plays twins in that movie. Oh, God. Right. But I watched it for the sake of seeing Jesse Eisenberg and Andrew Garfield, and yeah, it was good because of those two, but yeah, because of him ruining it, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and another actor I also no longer like is Alec Baldwin as well. I don't know what your opinion is on him, Jay, but I no longer like him.
I don't understand. I'm not trying to put a lot of blame on Alec Baldwin because I worked behind the camera before. I can understand that it was more of the prop maker's fault for the tragedy. So I don't want to put all the blame on Alec. I mean, yes, he did do something wrong, but it wasn't entirely his fault because
I think it was a cruise as well.
The prop maker was supposed to approve to him that the prop was safe, and he didn't. So Alec used the weapon without realizing it was dangerous because the prop maker did not, confirm with him it was safe. Now I'm not a big fan of Alec Baldwin. There are some of his movies that I used to love, but I don't know. In the midst of this tragedy, I've kind of separated myself from him for a while until this crisis passes. But I mean, I don't necessarily hate him, but I'm not like entirely a fan of him either.
Yeah. I mean, there is like all reasons why I don't like him. One being that he called his own daughter a pig, actually, as well.
Okay, well, I didn't catch it. I have not really been following the news on him.
Yeah, that already made me not like him. So yeah, I mean, because there's no way you should call your children that. That's just cruel. Yeah. And so, and I also I'm hoping that I don't know what your opinion is Ezra Miller, Jay, but I also don't like him either.
I don't follow Ezra Miller. The only reason I want to go see the Flash film is just to see Michael Keaton come back as Batman.
Yeah. Although I'm actually reluctant to watch it due to all these rumors about it going to be erasing Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill.
No.
I just thought that's not true.
If this is the final one, I gotta at least see it and just see how it makes the best of his final performance as Batman.
Yeah.
I gotta try something, but anyway.
Yeah. And yeah.
Well, guys, I am sorry. Ron is trying to contact me. I think it has something to do with a commercial shoot that we have to do.
Oh,
later,
okay.
So
well, hope it goes well.
But real quick, everyone, thank you for having me back.
Yeah,
and,
I'll show you if you like. I'll show you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they can see you.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, everyone. So thank you all for having me on, and it's been fun talking with y'all for a brief moment. So
it's been an honor.
Yeah, if you stay tuned, hopefully sometime coming up, I can't do it right now, but when it gets closer to the time, I'll provide everyone more details about the Dusk reboot, and probably some more projects that we're going to be working on later this summer. Like I said, I can't tell you much about it because nothing's out yet, so there's that. But anyway, Luke, thank you for having me on.
My pleasure, as always. Yeah, whenever you're free, just call me during the stream and I'll happily, welcome you. And so will everyone else here as well.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, it's been an honor to have you here, and everyone's saying take care, team, have a good one, and yeah, and I hope everything goes well with Ron as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, and
We appreciate it.
yeah, and
Bye, everyone.
say hi to him from me as well, because he's an awesome guy, Ron Rossman, absolute legend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my best
hope
friend.
he's doing well. Hope he's doing well.
He is, thank you.
Good.
All right, everyone. Well, I will talk to y'all later. And,
All right,
yeah.
you take care of yourself, Jay.
You too.
Yeah,
Right.
may the force be with you. Whew, that was fun, weren't it, guys? Oh, what the? Hold on. Oh, okay, I'm back.
That was a good interview.
Well, that was a surprise for sure, but a welcome one.
It would be cool if he turns up on the 100th episode.
I think it will do, yeah, but I think it's pretty cool that he appeared on the 3/4 stream.
Tony. It would be really cool to get some kind of special interview on the 100th episode.
Yeah, nice to have you here as well, Connor. You were here to say hello to Jay as well. But yeah, so Daniel, did you see what I showed on the stream just then?
No, I missed it because I was having breakfast with my.
It was June, the remake from last year.
So you got it on Blu-ray?
Yeah, I did.
You did. Well, that's cool.
And I think because a lot of people here, I might show the rest of the stuff I got. So I've got quite a lot to show you guys. So okay, so first of all, guys, I got a whole franchise by DreamWorks, and this franchise was none other than the 4 Shrek movies alongside Puss in Boots.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got all the Shrek films, guys. I'm definitely happy about it because I love Shrek.
Well,
great franchise. Apart from the third installment, that movie was pretty crap in my opinion.
You mean the three Shrek movies?
Yeah, I like to pretend it's a trilogy, guys, but yeah.
I like when I got a 4K for sale for about $12 at a vintage store.
Oh yeah, you mentioned the Mask of Zorro movie on the stream. That's really cool.
Yeah, Mask of Zorro was amazing.
It is, yeah. One of my favorite action movies of the 90s.
Yeah, not the sequel where the villain dies from a drop of liquid.
Yeah, and also, guys, now the Mund, you're going to be happy about this. I also as well. Now the Mund, I want to see, what you think of this.
Okay.
So, are you watching the streamer, Mund?
Yeah, right now.
Are you on it now?
No.
Well, I got your favorite DreamWorks trilogy.
How to Train Your Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I've got all my Harry Potter movies in my room.
That's cool, Ozzy.
Nice.
Yeah. Also, as well, guys. Now, I got this franchise, and in my opinion, this franchise only works as a trilogy, and the 3 films after it, in my opinion, do not exist, and that would have to be the Ice Age first 3 films.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, because I hate 4, 5, and the Buck Wild spin-off.
My phone's percentage is matching with the number of the stream.
Wait, what are you saying?
I am not watching the 5th
what
movie.
What are you saying, Josh? Sorry.
Phone's on 75%, so it's matching with the stream.
Cool. Also, guys, I got a DreamWorks movie which, in my opinion, is underrated. In my opinion, the underrated DreamWorks movie, which is Megamind.
Oh, I love that movie.
Very underrated.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites of all time, actually, by DreamWorks. And I also as well got another one which I think is also underrated, guys. And this movie has my favorite voice roles of people like Bruce Willis and Gary Shandling and others alike, and that would have to be Over the Hedge.
Oh yes.
Very underrated movie in my opinion, but deserves a lot more love. And yeah, my favorite voice role, Bruce Willis, guys.
That's currently my favorite role, Bruce Willis, right now.
Yeah, I'd recommend Die Hard for you, Ozzy, when you have the time.
Yeah, when it's available to start streaming, because I have plenty of time nowadays.
Well, I believe it's on Disney Plus for you.
Not in America.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh, you're in Norway. I guess. And I don't have a VPN because I don't want to spend money on it.
Fair enough. Also, guys, I also got as well one of my favorite Spielberg movies of all time, which I think is pretty underrated, which is War of the Worlds.
Oh, I love that movie.
Very underrated movie, in my opinion.
I think that is probably my second favorite role of Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that's my second favorite after Ethan.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Third favorite role.
Yeah. So what? Wait, sorry. Third favorite? Did you say Mr. Ozzy?
Yeah.
And what is your second favorite?
Maverick from Top Gun.
Oh well, I'll be sure to check out those two films in the future. Hopefully, see what I think.
Oh, yeah, you can already guess number one. Yeah, speaking of Top Gun, I'm actually gonna see the sequel tomorrow.
Well, I hope you enjoy it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also, guys, I got one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time, which I saw for the first time last year, and I really loved. And it's got my favorite live action role of Will Ferrell, guys, which is Elf.
Nice.
Yeah. Such a funny movie, guys, and just brilliant.
I love it. That is my favorite Christmas movie of all time.
Nice.
That's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Well, my favorite of all time also will be Home Alone 2.
That's definitely. I think one of the Home Alone movies is definitely my second favorite.
Nice.
Yeah, Home Alone's my favorite
Christmas movie. My favorite Christmas movies are tied with It's a Wonderful Life and Die Hard.
Nice.
Yes, I like to call it a Christmas movie. I don't care what people say.
Well, it is a Christmas movie. It takes place at Christmas, and it features Christmas songs as well. So, yeah, of course it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah. So what if Bruce Willis says it's not one?
Yeah, well, in my opinion, it is a Christmas movie. And also, guys, I also as well got what is the debut directed movie by Quentin Tarantino, which is Reservoir Dogs.
That was an alright movie when I first saw it.
It's a pretty good movie, and in addition, guys, I also as well got 2 MCU movies. One that I think is underrated, which is the first Ant-Man movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, I love that. Love that film.
I also got one which I think is good, but not the best MCU movie. I think it's good, and that'd have to be Black Panther. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, kind of overrated, but
I wouldn't say. Yeah, it's definitely overrated, and the CGI wasn't at its best.
Look like a soap opera CGI sort of thing, really.
Especially in that fight scene.
Yeah.
Kind of looked like a video game when I rewatched it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Also, guys, if any of you guys are fans of Batman, I also as well got a 5 DD box set of 5 animated Batman movies. Being Mystery of a Batwoman, Mask of a Phantasm, Under a Red Hood, Gotham Knights in Year One. These animated Batman movies, to be specific, guys, animated ones.
My favorite one is Under the Red Hood. Oh, Under the Red Hood is fantastic.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch it, see what I think. I'm sure it's going to be great.
And hopefully I'll be able to see Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah. Also, guys, I also got some Pixar films, as a matter of fact, as well.
good.
So one that I think is a beautiful movie and that I really adore, and one in my opinion did not need a sequel, which is Finding Nemo.
I love that movie.
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
It's one of my favorite Pixar movies.
It's one of mine, so I'll give it 10 out of 10. I adore it.
It's definitely up there with Toy Story.
Yeah, well, 3 of Toy Story will be my favorite animated movie of all time.
Yeah.
Also, guys,
I 4 was unnecessary.
Yeah, it wasn't needed. It was fine for what it was, but in my opinion, it wasn't needed. And also,
it was an okay movie to me.
Yeah, it was just okay. Yeah. And also, guys, I also got a movie which I think is also great and also underrated, and that would have to be Ratatouille.
Oh,
yes.
I love that movie,
yeah.
Now that's a masterpiece.
Yeah, definitely. It has my favorite role of Patton Oswalt and my favorite voice role of Ian Holm. Rest in peace. And many other great actors in it as well. Also, guys, I also got one of my favorite movies of all time by Ridley Scott, which is Gladiator.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, great movie.
Never saw it.
You've not seen it? Wait, have you not seen it, movie lover?
No.
Oh, I'd recommend it. It's great, Gladiator.
I've never seen it either. I think, isn't Russell Crowe in it?
Yeah, the main character, Maximus, yes. Also, guys, I also got a movie by Zack Snyder, which I think is very underrated. It's not Watchmen because I've already got that, guys, but it would have to be 300.
That's my favorite Zack Snyder film.
Yeah.
I think I only know about it because of the "This is Sparta" meme.
Yeah, that meme is just iconic, isn't it?
Yeah, I've listened to a remix. My friend showed me the remix about it, and I remember we were just laughing for hours.
Yeah. Also, guys, I thought it would also be probably to get this to complete, my collection of DC films, and this DC film I got was a movie in which its sequel was actually announced this week, guys, and that would have to be Joker.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite movie by Todd Phillips, actually.
Never watched it.
Well, Josh, my advice to you is don't go into a movie thinking it's going to be a superhero movie, because in my opinion, it's not a superhero movie. In my opinion, it's a psychological thriller movie.
My dad has seen it.
And what did he think of it?
He liked it.
Good. And to wrap things up, guys.
Dark. It's also pretty dark.
It is dark. That's why, in my opinion, it's not a superhero movie. It's a psychological thriller, in my opinion.
I don't consider it as a superhero movie.
What, sorry, Ozzy?
Where we currently see the deaths of Batman's parents or something.
Yeah. Wait, Ozzy, what are you trying to say?
I was saying that I really don't consider The Joker as a superhero movie that much.
It's not, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's a psychological thriller. That's what it is.
Technically, it's a supervillain movie.
Yeah, it is, yeah. And also, guys, to wrap things up, I got what is my favourite movie of all time by Disney, which is not by its sub-company. My favourite movie of all time by Disney, which is, not by Pixar or other companies or, like, live action, but it'd have to be The Lion King.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's also mine.
My favorite one.
Yeah, and don't you worry, guys, I refuse to buy the god-awful remake from a couple of years ago.
God.
I do plan to rant on the remake on my channel someday.
Does that mean you're going to purchase it, movie lover?
Yeah, just to rip it apart.
Well, movie lover, I have faith that I'm going to find your rant more entertaining than the actual movie.
Yeah, I can't believe they're trying to make some kind of prequel and sequel.
I think a sequel is unfortunately confirmed, yes, sadly.
I think Shadow showed me that a few months ago.
And I think it's just stupid, really, how they're doing a sequel to it. It's ridiculous.
I wasn't a big fan of the original Lion King sequel either.
Oh yeah, Simba's Pride, is it the second one?
Yeah.
So
I didn't like it that much either, but I'd rather watch that over the remake.
Yeah, I think anyone would really if they hate a remake, yeah.
I think you had that third one, like a musical.
Well, I think Simba's Pride at least actually feels more like a proper sequel, unlike most of the direct-to-DVD Disney sequels.
Yeah, I heard apparently Aladdin had some not very good sequels, apparently.
Well, the King of Thieves actually wasn't bad.
Only Return of Jafar was. I absolutely hated that movie.
Yeah, the animation.
King of Thieves actually was pretty decent. They actually brought Robin Williams back for King of Thieves.
Yeah, I do also believe in Return of Jafar they replaced him with Homer Simpson himself, didn't they, guys?
Yeah, they did.
He sounded nothing like Robin Williams.
Yeah.
With those two sequels, you could literally just skip straight ahead to King of Thieves and you won't miss a thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, and plus, guys, as well, you guys who are fans of rant reviews will also be very excited to know. I told Jay this already, but on Monday, stay tuned for my trash talk about Batman and Robin.
Yeah, I am definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, I mean, there might be some surprises in store for you as well in that.
I'm also looking forward to the future self again.
Yeah, you might find that funny as well, but yeah. I mean, can you predict anything that's going to happen in the rant, Ozzy?
Well, for starters, I already know you're going to say how much you hate Batman and Robin.
Yeah,
you're going to talk about how they made Robin a brat, fat nipples, and the ice buns.
Well, definitely. And,
all right, I got to actually go now, guys. But it was nice chatting.
Well, take care, movie lover. Hope you have a good one, and hope you've enjoyed your time here as well.
Yeah.
And movie lover, are you going to be reviewing Despicable Me 2 soon?
Yeah, I just need to be back in my other place because my Minion plushes are back in my other place. I try to do this series with my Minion plushes in the background, so.
Yeah. No worries. Well, I'll be looking forward to it whenever you plan to do it. But yeah, you take care of yourself, movie lover.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah.
See ya. Take care.
Do you guys think they should introduce Robin to the Robert Pattinson universe?
We could do, yeah, in the sequels, possibly. Have to wait and see, really, won't we? And just so you guys know, I've made like a dedicated pile of, you know, for Pixar DVDs in the order of release date. So, like, so far, I've got Toy Story 2, The Incredibles, WALL-E, Up, Toy Story 3, and The Incredibles 2 so far. And I can add these two to it.
A while ago, I was saying that The Incredibles 2 was unnecessary, but now I definitely have changed my mind.
Well, I think it has a reason to exist because the ending of the first one was setting up a sequel, of course, wasn't it?
I actually, when I'm thinking back on when I watched it, I actually do enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, would you say it's better or weaker than the first one, in your opinion, Josh?
I would definitely say the first one's better.
All right. Okay. Yeah, so, go on, who's talking?
It was me.
To make up my mind.
Go on, Ozzy, what do you want?
I was going to say that, like, my score for The Incredibles 2 is a 7.
A 7, and what's the score for the first movie?
10.
Nice. And it's your second favorite, isn't it?
Yeah, it's my second favorite Pixar movie.
That's cool.
I will fully make up my mind on what I think of Incredibles when I rewatch them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after rewatching Toy Story 3, I grew to loving it even more.
So what's your opinion on that now, Ozzy, and your opinion on that now?
Well, technically it's 10 out of 10, but now I could just say 11 out of 10, I guess.
I love Toy Story 3.
Me too.
Since I'm done with the Toy Story marathon, I should probably reveal the next one.
Yeah, what's it going to be?
Do 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 do.
Sounds like Mission Impossible theme.
Yep, I'm doing Mission Impossible.
Awesome. Hope you have a good time. Apart from 2, of course.
Skip the sequel. I'm finally watching the first 3.
Just don't watch. I'd reckon just skip 2 because it doesn't even impact a franchise at all.
Just that yesterday was the 16th anniversary of Cars.
Oh wow, 16 years of Cars. Wow, that's insane.
Hey, that was the first Pixar movie I ever watched in theaters.
I've ordered a Blu-ray of Cars to come soon, guys.
I'm gonna rewatch those movies at some point.
And in case you guys wondering, I'm not buying 2 or 3.
Still laughing about when everyone smashed Cars 2 copy thing.
Well, that's definitely very satisfying. Yeah.
It was really funny. Very funny.
There's some movies where you can tell they're making sequels just so they can try and get more money.
Oh yeah, happy 29th birthday to Jurassic Park, the first movie. So Connor, you've seen all the films, have you? Well, what's your opinion on the franchise then? You know, in summary, you know, like which one is your favorite, which one is your least favorite, etc. So yeah, Donnie, I'm going to watch Dominion when it's on streaming. I'm not going to watch it at the cinema. I'm going to wait till it's on streaming to watch because I've got a very busy schedule, guys, and I can't go to the cinema due to my work commitments, I'm afraid.
That's understandable.
Thank you.
Yeah, pretty understandable.
Yeah. And I will, you know, rewatch the films in the future because I do plan to review those films, you know, a review series, guys. I'm actually thinking, guys. I'm actually thinking, guys, when I've watched, you know, Fallen Kingdom again, I might probably watch that Netflix show called Camp Cretaceous before I watch Dominion for the first time.
I don't know if it brings an impact to the story.
Really? So it can just be skipped.
I don't know. I just chose not to watch it.
I'm
gonna watch it eventually. I mean, based on animation, it looks like it's targeted towards kids, basically. Yeah, pretty much. But maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I don't know.
Hey, are we talking about Camp Cretaceous?
Yeah, the Netflix Jurassic Park show.
Yeah, don't watch this.
TVY7 nonsense. Don't waste your time on it.
Yeah.
I'll give it a chance.
In case you guys are wondering what I am doing right now, I am volunteering some of my time to plant a bunch of American flags, as you can see right here. And in return, I get paid $1,000 just to do it for this rich neighborhood. Oh, nice. That should be fun to do. For the 4th of July next month. Yep, 4th of July is next month. America's holiday.
Well, hope you have a great Independence Day, those of you who are celebrating it.
Yeah, just gonna be grilling up some hot dogs.
Yeah, Connor, I can definitely see why you say that about our movies, yeah. You definitely right about Lost being underrated. In my opinion, it's one of the most underrated sequels of all time, and it's actually my second favourite Jurassic Park movie of all time, after the first one.
So,
in my opinion, guys, Jurassic Park is at its best when directed by Spielberg. And yeah, Connor, you're definitely right about Jurassic Park 3. That movie is absolutely abominable.
Oh yeah, I did not like rewatching it.
Like, I mean, I think it's boring as hell compared to the first two films, actually.
And that raptor saying Alan, seriously.
Disgusting. It's funny, isn't it, how Shredder did a similar joke, isn't it?
Yeah. Plus, not only that, they kept it in Lego Jurassic World. But it wasn't just Billy. It wasn't just Billy. They had Alan hallucinating to have Ellie and Ian in it.
Oh God.
I'm like, why?
Yeah, they made it worse.
But again, I'd rather listen to that raptor saying hi over the credit card.
Yeah, because I attempted to, rewatch. I once, rewatched 3, guys, and yeah, I grew to hating it a lot more. It's funny, isn't it, how rewatches can make your opinions change drastically on a movie, isn't it, really?
Yeah. I just remember, I'm looking forward to you destroying the back credit card.
Yeah, well, I'll be doing it in a nice fashion for you, Ozzy.
Thank you, because I absolutely hate that scene.
It's just disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, literally, how Nostalgia Critic reacting to it is literally my exact reaction.
Nostalgia Critic is pretty cool. I mean, that's probably my favorite video he's done.
Yeah, it's my favorite one.
In my opinion, it's his most memorable one.
Yep. My second favorite is Fat Four Stick.
Yeah. Well, Blaze, I might probably watch Chucky eventually. Now that you've very kindly sent me your copies of them, I appreciate you for doing that. Ozzy, someone in the chat saying hi to you called Jack O'Connor. Do you know him?
No, but hi, Jack O'Connor.
I'll be right back, guys.
I know it's Josh. It's also really cool how the director of the first Chucky movies is actually called Tom Holland as well.
Well, I literally thought it was Tom Holland himself, but I was like, wait, he wasn't born yet.
Because I believe the guy who directed is in his late 70s.
Yeah, I was just like, wrong Tom Holland.
Yeah, Connor, don't say I blame you because, the death of the T-Rex in the opening Jurassic Park 3 is probably like the Alien 3 of the films, to be honest, where a beloved character gets killed early into the third installment, yeah.
Yeah, for Alien, I'm only watching the first 2.
That's a very smart move. Just don't watch any of the sequels. Oh, Jack O'Connor's Mr. Mojo, okay.
But also, you can also skip the prequels, because they are awful as well.
In my opinion, they're not needed. Just play the game called Alien Isolation. That game is way better than those 2 prequel films.
But also, if you want, you can watch Michael Fassbender scenes.
Yeah, he's the best part of the prequel for me.
Yeah, just find them on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, Sega made Alien Isolation. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, Luke.
Yeah, Ozzy, what's up?
Remember when I said I was going to mention a movie that you could put on your movies that didn't need sequels?
Yeah, have you got one?
Yeah, Dire Whippy Kid Dog Days.
Yeah, you could say that.
Speaking of movies that didn't need a sequel, do you still plan on doing the same thing for American Psycho?
When I've watched it, yeah. And its sequel.
All right. So answer me this, Luke. Have you seen all of the James Bond movies with the exception of the Daniel Craig ones?
Well, I've seen all of them, yeah, on a recent, marathon. But I've of course already seen the Daniel Craig ones already.
All right. Is Die Another Day third to last on your ranking? By any chance?
I think it's one of the worst ones. Yes, I mean, if you look at the Mun's ranking on my chart, yeah, it's exactly the same as his.
All right. So you did think it was absolute trash?
I think it was trash, yeah. And I mean, you saw what I gave out of 10, didn't you? 4.5 out of 10.
Yep, I do remember you putting it that way.
Yeah, because I think it's the fourth worst after, to me, the worst one is the 967 Casino Royale movie, then Never Say Never Again, and then Octo, because that title's very inappropriate.
Oh my god,
I hate that title. That title is just revolting.
I can say a lot of things, but I can't say it because we're live.
Yeah.
Well, I said it last weekend though, so you already get the picture.
Yeah. Oh, Daniel left us again. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, he was setting the flags up and getting paid money.
Yeah, hope he's okay.
Oh god, voice cracked.
And plus, guys, tomorrow I'll be filming the next episode of Films of Disney Sequel. I'll be talking about Blade 2 with Wesley Snipes.
Wow. Oh yeah, I still need to watch the first two.
Yeah, just don't watch Trinity, because that movie is pretty bad in my opinion.
I won't.
Yeah, because it's barely even gory like the first two at all, really. But unlike the upcoming MCU movie, it's still rated R, though, actually.
Wait, I'm not watching the MCU one.
I'm just, comparing, because this one, despite being less gory, is still rated R. Which I guess is acceptable because Blade is not for children, and yeah. Plus, guys, it was also pretty satisfying to hear Jay say he's not watching it either, the MCU one.
Yeah, I heard some of it. I was multitasking when it came on.
Yeah, and I bet you're excited, weren't you, Ozzy, based on your comments saying yes.
Yeah. Well, that excitement coming. No, that was when I was excited to hear you trash talk on Batman and Robin.
What, when I mentioned it just then to him?
Yeah.
It is also really cool that he said he saw my Batman Forever review as well. And what did you guys think of it when you saw it?
I thought it was good. Definitely pointing out the flaws that the movie has.
And confirm to me, Ozzy, is this like an example of a video in which you are 100% in agreement with what I said?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and I still think Chase Meridian's the worst love interest. And the creepiest one.
She's creepy as hell, isn't she? And she also misused a bat signal as well.
I'm just like, why? You have if Batman has an emergency, that emergency is done for.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, Two-Face could be doing something, and you're just trying to get it. And I don't want to say it. Oh, God.
I also hated Two-Face in the film as well.
Yeah, Chase was very chaotic.
Oh, yeah. Two-Face was... Upon rewatching Batman Forever, Two-Face was just really annoying.
I know, right?
Tommy Lee Jones was worse for it.
I feel like Tommy Lee Jones could have been good as Two-Face, only if the writing wasn't wacky.
And he should have a better direction as well. And don't get me wrong, guys. I think he's a great actor. I love him as K in the Men in Black movies, and in other roles he's been in, like in Captain America: First Avenger and No Country for Old Men, from what I've seen.
Yeah, the show just brought back Billy D. Williams.
Wait, what? Sorry, Shadow.
The show just brought back Billy D. Williams.
Yeah, they should, shouldn't they? But at least, thankfully, guys, in 2017, of course, Billy D. Williams got the chance to play Two-Face in the Lego Batman movie.
Oh, yeah, I remember I pointed that out when I watched it in theaters.
Did you point out to your friend who you watched it with, or was it your dad who you saw it with?
It was both my friend and my dad. I pointed it out.
And what did they say when you told them it was the same guy who played him in Batman at 989?
They were surprised.
Rightfully so, yeah. So Blaze, how are you finding the movie Prisoners so far from what you've seen of it? Oh, I don't know if you heard me or not. Yeah, Connor. Tom Hardy is way better as Bane than the abominable version from Batman and Robin.
Oh my god.
I mean, that version of Bane isn't even Bane, because Bane is not a Frankenstein knockoff who is very dumb, because Bane is like a big brute in the comics who has genius level intelligence.
Not only that, he just looks like a wrestler.
Yeah, he does. It looks ridiculous.
Yeah, thank God for Tom Hardy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy redeemed the character, thankfully, and yeah. Oh, my favorite role of Tom Holland's will be Venom.
Oh yes. I'm glad Tom Hardy fixed Venom as well.
Yeah, same, because I absolutely despise Topher Grace's version. I mean, as much as I like Spider-Man 3, I hated Topher as Venom.
Yeah, that's still my only bad quality. One of the two bad qualities I have.
And what's the other one?
Making Flynn Marko Ben's killer, making Peter's revenge pointless.
Yeah. And I also as well hated as well how Harry's butler knew all this time that Norman killed himself, but he never told him the truth. Like,
and I got the microphone down on my PS4.
If Burner the butler told him, the truth from the very beginning, then Harry wouldn't have, gone on a war against Peter, would he, when he found out he was Spider-Man, would he?
Harry didn't need to die either.
Yeah. If only Burner was honest, and yeah, that's why I found the Highest Spider-Man 3 video very satisfying. When Harry said, "You are so fired," to Bernard.
I took a grenade to the face, dude.
Yeah. That could have been avoided if Bernard told the truth. There's also one scene, guys, that I do hate involving Eddie Brock, which is when Gwen is like, fighting for her life on that, collapsing, construction building, and she's trying not to fall to her death, and all, Captain Station and Eddie can say is, "That's Gwen. What's she doing up there?" They don't even appear to sound like they're concerned at all. They sound really bland.
Way more words.
And why were they so bland? And isn't it also obvious what she was trying to do? She was trying not to fall to her death.
Yeah, Izzy even pointed out with Stan Lee.
Yeah, rest in peace, Stan Lee. But yeah, but still, as much as I like Spider-Man 3, to me it is the weakest of Sam Raimi's trilogy.
Yeah, I think that scene alone caused another trend for people to point out the problems, like certain characters in certain movies. Like every kid in every action movie, they stand in front of danger, they want the hero to go save them, but the hero's like, "Oh, save yourself," and they die.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but I will say that I do prefer Spider-Man 3 over Tarzan 2, though. I've also grown to like it more than Homecoming as well. That's what I'd say. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Connor, about them. Wow, blazing nearly 300 subscribers, guys. Definitely deserves more. So yeah. Ozzy, would you say that you ranked Tarzan 2 as the worst Spider-Man movie?
Well, again, I don't hate any of the Spider-Man movies, but I do think it's the weakest one.
Yeah, I think it's a very disappointing sequel that has lots of flaws, and I hate how it tries to set up a shared universe rather than focus on Spider-Man.
Yeah, just like The Mummy 2017 and went through.
Oh god, and it's always the same problem, does it?
Yeah, but I think The Mummy 2017 is a lot worse.
Wow, Blue Boy, you met Colin O'Shaughnessy. Nice one. That's awesome.
Oh, Tails' voice actress.
Yeah, he met her. And she signed his Tails fan art, and he's going to see her again for a panel. Cool.
Oh, yeah, I'm planning to go to Comic-Con at the end of July.
Then who you meeting this time, Ozzy?
Well, from what I saw, Charles Martinet is coming back. Oh,
Charles Martinet. Nice. Wonder if he'll remember you.
Hopefully, I'm going to see. And also, I saw Nolan North is coming.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Will you tell him about his cameo in Uncharted?
Definitely.
Nice. because he's a pretty cool guy, Nolan North, great voice actor.
Yeah, I grew to liking Nolan North ever since I started playing the Uncharted games again.
Yeah, I mean, so far, guys, my favorite role of Nolan is Deadpool, actually.
Deadpool's my second favorite voice role of Nolan North.
I imagine so, yeah, because I've not played the games, guys, so I can't comment on it as Nathan, but so far my favorite voice role of Nolan is Deadpool.
Oh, God.
What was
that?
That
scared me.
What was that?
It was Monsters, Inc. theme.
Oh, yeah, I should get that on DVD soon. I saw it in the store yesterday, but I didn't have a chance to get it because I had a big pile in my hand. But yeah, I'll probably get more of these on Amazon Prime soon. And plus, guys, as well, I also have a chance to watch Ralph Breaks the Internet for the first time this week, and I hate it with a passion.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I grew to hating that movie.
So what'd you say, Josh?
No, that noises me.
Sorry, wait. What did you say, Josh, about the movie?
I'm just saying the theme that you heard was me, the song.
Oh, okay. Wait, were you watching Monsters, Inc., Josh?
I was watching one of those videos where they put the song over it.
I see.
Oh, when they cranked the volume really loud.
Yeah.
So Josh, have you seen Wreck-It Ralph?
I've seen both of them.
And what do you think of a sequel?
I would say I don't hate it as much as everyone else does.
Alright. But yeah, I mean, I hated it because I didn't like how it was basically just advertising Disney's franchises, pretty much.
I'd say I like it more than other people.
That's your opinion, Josh, yeah, but do you reckon it was needed?
No.
No?
Wreck-It Ralph works as a standalone movie, yeah.
Yeah. One thing I also definitely hated, guys, was how the reports lied to us about Stan Lee's cameo, because they said he was going to be talking in the film, but in the movie he's silent. Which is a letdown.
Oh yeah, that got me really annoyed.
And also, guys, why is he so small, like children's size in the movie? Because Stan Lee's not even not small in real life. He was pretty tall, weren't he?
They could have done like one of those TV panels and have him talking.
Yeah, and like, I mean, they made the Stormtroopers the same size as Yama Film, so why can't we do the same thing to Stan Lee? Oh, and
hey, a quick question.
Yeah.
What are we talking about here?
Ralph Breaks the Internet, the movie, Daniel.
Oh, that pissy sequel? Yeah, Stanley cameo was horrible.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I hate how they made him the size of a child as well, which is not what he was in real life. I mean, if they can make the Stormtroopers the same size as they are, why can't we just send it to Mr. Lee?
Heidiverse got it right.
Yeah. It's also sad because that was actually one of his, last cameos that he was in before he died as well. Which he was in before he died. So, yeah. But he was silent. I was also as well annoyed, guys, how they made the Stormtroopers based on the sequel Trash Orgy design.
Oh yeah, I hated that. I hate
the sequel Stormtrooper masks. The helmets.
Hideous, aren't they? I mean, but at least one was voiced by Michael. As a fun fact, guys, one of the Stormtroopers is actually voiced by Michael Giacchino, the composer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's one that talks to the Penelope.
Just looks so wrong to me.
Yeah. And also, guys, why did they make C-3PO an usher for princesses?
I don't know.
But hey, at least for Guardians of Daniel was back as involved for that cameo appearance, but his design looked really weird, though, I will say that.
Yeah, it is pretty.
And also, what's disappointing is Buzz Lightyear also has a cameo appearance, but he's only voiced by archive audio of his famous catchphrase.
Also, his design is pretty bad in the movie.
Buzz is.
Yeah, why didn't they just borrow
the
design from Pixar?
You know what Buzz looks like? He looks like, there's like a rip of a Toy Story, guys, which I believe is like, produced in Asia. And it looks like he's designing that rip-off. Yeah, because I believe Kumi Panda's got a rip-off as well, and so has, Transformers as a rip-off called Transmorphers.
Yeah, Ratatouille also has a rip-off.
Ratatouille does? Oh, God. I bet that's bad, isn't it?
Same thing with Up and Iron Man.
I also as well know that E.T. had a rip-off called Malcolm and Me, didn't it?
Oh yeah, I think someone from the server showed me it.
And I heard that was really bad too.
That was me. That was me. That's from it.
And so, and yeah.
Seriously,
I also as well hated the inclusion of Let It Go as well.
Oh my god.
I mean,
don't have your own ideas, don't make a movie.
And if you guys are wondering, the only princess that I love seeing in a movie was probably Mulan, to be honest. I love Mulan. And at least she was voiced by her original actress as well, compared to the remake, thankfully. Because this was made before the remake even came out.
I've never seen Mulan.
I think it was 2 years prior.
Yeah, it was.
2 years prior.
Thank God for that.
And also today I finished Stranger Things season 2.
And how was it, Josh?
I'm really enjoying it so far. It's becoming one of my favourite shows.
It is definitely a very good show on Netflix. I'll be sure to watch the 4th season when I'm done with Ninjago.
I'm loving it so far. I binged the whole season 2 today.
In case you guys are wondering, I'm up to a 9th season of Ninjago.
So, Luke, something?
Yeah?
So I was rewatching the stream to the part where Jay was in, and it was nice to see him. He claimed that he wasn't a big Tom Cruise fan because of all of the crazy stunts that he's been doing. Is that correct?
He said that he thinks, he's, putting his life at risk, and it's not really a good idea for his opinion. And there's also personal reasons why he's not a fan of him.
All right. I understand where he's coming from. It's all subjective opinions.
Of course, yeah. I mean, it's good he's dedicated, but still, he's putting his life at risk. He's got to be careful.
Not to mention, he's going to space within the next year as soon as he's finally finished with the Mission Impossible movies I'm not going to see.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them Marvel because, in my opinion, Fallout perfectly holds the story.
Yeah, I don't think I want to watch them.
Look, since this new movie that Tom Cruise is going to space in is not a Mission Impossible movie, it's a brand new movie. Do you think you will have any interest in checking it out?
A movie filmed in space, absolutely.
All right.
Like with no green screening.
I mean, let me guess, Daniel. Are they filming it on the ISS?
Yes, part of it will be filmed on the ISS.
Cool. Well, I'm very fascinated by filming in space, so I'll be sure to check it out. So, yeah.
Let me see. Is there more questions that I have?
Well, I saw that you tried to ask him about Philip Seymour Hoffman, Daniel, but if he ever calls me again on the streams, I'll ask him your question.
Well, thank you, Luke. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So yeah, he was only on for a considerable amount of time because he had a busy schedule. So yeah, understandable.
Yeah. You only can have someone for a limited amount of time before they have to go and do something else.
Of course, yeah. And I bet you're happy I got June as well, aren't you, Daniel?
Yeah. Hang on a second. Did you shave your head?
Yeah, I did today. I had a haircut.
So, long story short, either I could choose to go to a haircut today, or I could just keep it shaggy as I was planning all of these. Let me see if I can.
Take care, Connor.
So I get a haircut today, or just keep it shaggy and post all of these American flags down the street, and then get a haircut. So ultimately, I decided to the haircut until later on today.
Well, that's cool. Hope you enjoy having your haircut.
Yeah. Also planning on with my girlfriend later today, and we're going to discuss all of the potential movies we're going to be watching during the summer.
Yeah, that's cool. And what film are you going to be watching then? What is it?
One of them will certainly be the Predator prequel, as that will be final entry in the Predator franchise that I will be watching before I announce my permanent retirement from the Predator franchise, because I'm not wasting any more time. But until that happens, me and my girlfriend will be watching Prey, which comes out August 7th. Let me see. I've thought the new Jordan Peele movie, Nope, with Daniel Kaluuya. And if I could name one more off the top of my head, I think I would probably have to go with The Black Phone. Ethan Hawke plays a serial killer and kidnaps a child, and then the child discovers a phone, and the phone has supernatural powers that help him escape. So I can tell you that those 3 movies are definitely going to be 3 movies that I will be watching, either in the theater or on streaming, since one of them's going to stream.
All right. Yeah, Red. I saw Black Adam trailer. Looks very exciting. Black Adam trailer.
Oh, the Black Adam?
Yeah, I saw it. It looks pretty exciting, doesn't it?
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Actually, looking forward to it. I'm going to keep my son to a minimum.
Can I tell you guys something about that really quick?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So, I thought the Black Adam trailer was fine, but here's the problem that I have. The problem I have is there have been multiple occasions in Dwayne Johnson's filmography where he hypes up a movie really high on the social media, and the trailers are awesome, except the movies themselves turned out to be pretty mediocre and bland. And I think that all started the Hercules movie that Dwayne Johnson did in 2014, where he put a lot of training into potentially becoming Hercules. So I've actually seen in Hercules where he literally passed out because he was putting so much energy into playing Hercules.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to keep. I can't just
training for it. Take care.
All right, so who's going? Oh. Is someone gone? Guys?
No.
Wait, what?
No, I was the person across the street. My bad.
Oh, okay, no worries, yeah. So, yeah, I'm
saying, as I was saying, I do think the Black Adam trailer was a really good trailer. I want another Hercules. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hopefully it will be better than you know what happened with Hercules, is it? Yeah, hopefully. We'll see.
Is Black Adam DCEU?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but I'm going to keep my excitement to a minimum.
Hopefully it'll be good. I hope.
Yeah.
And plus, we've also confirmed the sequel to Joker as well, guys.
I've been thinking about it, and I'll probably watch some DCEU movies, but I'm planning on only watching the Zack Snyder movies.
That's a very good idea. And you guys may have noticed that the title of a Joker sequel is actually a French phrase, which is Folie à deux, which is French for Madness for Two. Yeah, so the title is Joker Madness for Two, which is Folie à deux. Which is pretty interesting, yeah.
Pretty interesting, but I already don't like the idea of it having a sequel.
Yeah.
Me neither.
In my opinion, it worked perfectly as a standalone movie, but yeah, if it's a trailer, hopefully it'll be better than I thought. But yeah, still, I'm not sure I say excited much for it until I see a trailer.
Same here. I'm not really looking forward to it.
So yeah, and plus, guys, I've also been debating about potential franchise rankings where I rank the movies of the Lion King and Aladdin franchises. I mean, that could be a pretty cool idea, couldn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, you guys can probably guess what will be in last place, wouldn't you?
The live-action remakes.
Yeah, of course. Because they just all destroy the legacy of the original, don't
they? Yeah. Oh yeah, they're horrible.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And I guess for you, Eternal Jafar is going to be second worst. Aladdin.
Well, when I see it, I'll be sure to see what I think of it.
Yeah, it is really terrible.
It's definitely second worst for me.
Oh my god. It's just so bad.
Yeah.
That just literally makes Jafar to be pointless in the first movie.
Yeah, exactly. It really annoys when we bring back villains and make their defeats pointless.
Because the thing is, if you're going to bring back a villain, you need to give them potential and build up to why they should return.
Exactly, yeah.
And not just explain their return by saying somehow he has returned.
Oh god, don't remind me of Palpatine.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Yeah.
It worked well for Vader for his return in Empire.
Yeah, because he didn't get killed in A New Hope, did he? He just had to retreat, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he came back, stronger than ever in the sequel, didn't he?
And then in Return of the Jedi as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Return of the Jedi definitely closed his story perfectly.
I loved his redemption.
Yeah.
I think Darth Vader's redemption is probably the best one I've seen.
Definitely, I love redemptions.
Saving his son.
Yeah. Another example of a redemption I do love will probably be Andrew Garfield's redemption.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely a very, very creative way, to give him redemption after, he failed to save, his love interest before. He was finally able to do it this time.
Even if it might have not been the right movie to do it, I still feel like that scene was very well written.
Definitely.
Because
I hated how Gwen died in Tarzan 2. I thought it was, way too soon. It should have been saved for a later movie.
I am well for the idea of them doing the taking after the comic, but not this early.
Yeah, they should have done it later, shouldn't they?
Maybe Tarzan 6 if they went on that far.
Yeah. So when it comes to DVDs, guys, I do plan to buy more MCU movies. I plan to have all of them together, and I've actually made my own pile which is dedicated to the movies. And obviously my Spider-Man films of the MCU are in my Spider-Man pile already, so they're sorted. But yeah, still, I've got to add more to my collection. And yeah, I've also got a pile. Yeah, Blaze.
Oh, nice.
Cool. So Blaze, how are you finding Prisoners so far?
I actually like it. I'm gonna finish it tomorrow.
Where are you up to with it?
I think I was only like 20 minutes in.
20 minutes, and what do you think of it so far then? From what scene were you up to?
It was pretty good. It was quite hard to remember the scene.
Yeah. Have the children gone missing yet in the movie?
No, not yet.
Because if you guys are wanting to watch it, then I can say that the movie is basically about, two children going missing and their parents being desperate to find them.
Yeah, you showed me the "Where's My Daughter" scene.
And what do you think of it?
Okay, yeah, it was pretty shocking to see Hugh Jackman go screaming, "Where's my?" And then he takes the hammer and he smashes the sink.
Does me want to watch a movie?
Yeah, I might watch it next week.
Please do. You won't regret it. Because
nearly on 300.
I'm watching it eventually.
Wait, what are you saying, Blaze?
Nearly on 300 subs.
We deserve more. If anyone wants to in the chat, please go subscribe to Blaze if in the comments.
Yeah, let's see how much the trophy costs quickly.
Yeah. And I really hope that due to his success in No Way Home, they do add Andrew's second suit to the PS4 game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was the one thing. That's the one bad quality I do have with the game.
That's my one complaint on this game.
Yeah.
That's my one complaint on the game.
Yeah, but that's if you're saying so much, because you said that's your favorite game of all time, didn't you?
Yeah. I think it is.
I mean, Ozzy, is that your favorite game of all time as well?
It's my favorite Marvel, PS4, and Spider-Man game of all time.
And have you got a favorite game of all time overall?
Not really.
Okay, well, mine, of course, always will be Grand Theft Auto 4.
Oh, GTA 4.
You're my favorite game of all time.
I was actually playing it today.
Oh, nice. Which baby were you playing? Was it a mission?
No, I was on free roam. I already finished the game.
Oh, nice one. Huh. I love free roam in GTA 4. Especially with nightlife, of course.
The online still works, surprisingly.
Amazing, isn't it? Yeah. And so I'm hoping next week I'll be able to get more MCU movies. I'll see if I can find them, hopefully.
Speaking of free roam, I have a question about Fallen Order.
Yeah, what about it?
Does it have free roam?
Sort of, yeah, because you can visit the planets after you've completed the story.
Right, nice.
Yeah. Because you know how you're traveling around and doing all these puzzles or whatever? That's part of the open world, basically.
Obi-Wan has actually the Obi-Wan show has actually copied Fallen Order.
How's it now?
Okay.
Wait, what has copied Fallen Order?
This Kenobi show, which I refuse to watch.
Oh yeah, they did. I'm not continuing it.
Yeah, and it also looks like they're keeping the Grand Inquisitors dead based on what I've been reading about it. So yeah, that's basically making Rebels pointless.
Yeah, even though the director said that they will not change canon.
So why do they kill off in Grand Inquisitor? What was the point of that?
Makes sense.
That's because Disney is lying to us every single time.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I'm also furious about them not bringing back James Earl Jones and instead using Reed speech of a Darth Vader.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Like, for God's sake, James Earl Jones has still got it as Darth Vader. We should have got him back.
Yeah, I was pissed off.
Like, and guys, I don't give a damn if people are going to be complaining about his voice. Like for God's sake, he's 91. Get over it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there were some Darth Vader scenes that I have been enjoying, though.
But yeah, I'm not watching the show, guys. I'm happily retired from Star Wars, and I'm enjoying my retirement.
Same here.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Darth Vader performances is definitely Rogue One.
Definitely, I love him in Rogue One. And plus, guys, when I was checking the clips of it to see if James Earl Jones returned as him, I did see his entrance where he is walking through his chamber in the show. And to be honest, guys, I think his entrance in Rogue One is better.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
Yeah, wait, have you seen the show, Blaze? Clips of it.
Wait, Rogue One?
Yeah, his entrance in Rogue One.
I think I've seen Rogue One. Yeah.
And what do you think of his entrance in Rogue One?
Oh, pretty good. It was really good.
I know, right? And yeah,
I love that hallway scene.
Oh yeah, that was just epic.
Yes. Oh, the hallway scene is my favorite scene out of Rogue One.
Definitely.
Darth Vader might be like my favorite villain of all time.
He's my favorite villain of all time as well.
It's my favorite character of all time. And pretty much speaking, probably the scariest scene out of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And let me guess, Ozzy, is he a favorite villain as well?
Yeah, definitely.
Nice, nice. I mean, you can't say your favorite villain is someone from E.T., can you? Because there isn't really a villain in E.T., really, is there?
Not really. The cops really don't count.
But not really a villain. They're just, doing their job, aren't they? It's the law, aren't they?
Yeah. Bless you.
Yeah. And
second favorite villain is Dr. Octopus.
Nice, nice. I love Dr. Octopus.
I love Dr. Octopus.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be mine too, really. But yeah, it's hard for me to decide if I like Vader or Doc Ock more, to be honest. It's very hard to say.
Third favorite? Joker.
He's my favorite Spider-Man villain.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger Joker is my third favorite villain.
I do love Thanos as well, guys.
Oh, yeah. The best MCU villain, in my opinion.
Definitely.
Yes.
Excluding the Spider-Man No Way Home villains, because technically they're not
MCU villains. Yeah. And so, when it comes as well to... Now, Amanda, have you also decided what your favourite film of all time is now?
The Return of the King.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, and one rumour I've heard that I'm definitely not happy about is that apparently this new Inquisitor is getting a spin-off show.
Oh, I was pissed off.
I'm not watching it.
I'm not watching it.
And I heard apparently she's an unlikable character as well.
Yeah, she was annoying.
Thing is, I would watch it. I would definitely watch an Inquisitor show, but not based on one Inquisitor.
And
based on the Grand Inquisitor, because he's cool.
And plus, and Ozzy.
Yeah.
You can also confirm confidently, can't you, that you think Reva is worse than Kylo Ren, don't you?
Yes, I literally hate Reva more than Kylo Ren.
I don't think I'd say so.
Guys, Reva already has a show. It is the Obi-Wan Kenobi show.
Yeah.
Predicted that from the start.
Not all ones.
I mean, because does this show focus more on her than Kenobi himself?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Now you know why I stopped watching it.
I guarantee.
Disney literally confirmed that the show was all about her.
Oh, God.
When I told my brother about it, he was extremely angry.
That's that one. And Ozzy, you can also confirm that when she killed the Grand Inquisitor, you got angry and said, "Are you effing kidding me?" Didn't you?
Yep, I screamed that out loud in my pillow.
I mean, it would have been cool if the Grand Inquisitor killed her.
And plus, I also think he looks weird as well because he looks like a pancake.
Yeah.
And what is weird what's weird, guys, is his species has appeared in the films before. With the character in Utapau. But the thing is, and the Rebels show also was able to replicate this design really well, but this show did not for some reason.
I mean, they did fix the eyes from the trailer.
Yeah, and also, guys, from Alexander's showed me some clips of his actor playing him, Rupert Friend, and in my opinion, he's no near as great as Jason Isaac, in my opinion.
Yeah, Jason Isaac will be the best Grand Inquisitor.
He's my favorite Rebels villain.
Unless you count Vader, of course, eh?
I don't think I really count Vader as a full-on Rebels villain, to be honest.
Well, he's not.
I mean,
he didn't get created in Rebels, did he? The Grand Inquisitor was created in Rebels, weren't he, Josh?
I mean, he was behind some stuff in Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I heard apparently that the Grand Inquisitor is alive in canon after Rebels, and because like there was a comic or something.
I see. And this Kenobi show apparently takes place before Rebels, doesn't it? Of course.
Because Luke and Leia are still children.
And Obi-Wan Kenobi's still young, isn't he, pretty much?
Yeah. Yep.
He's not Alec Guinness yet. And put it this way, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of this show we get a CGI Alec Guinness cameo.
Maybe I might just find a clip just go see that.
That'd be good.
And if they are going to bring in Alec Guinness CGI, guys, I really hope they get Stephen Stanton to voice Ben Kenobi, because I think he can do a spot-on impression of Alec Guinness.
Absolutely.
Or if not, just use previous lines and put them together.
Maybe. But I'd personally recommend Stephen Stanton because he can do a spot-on impression. I mean, you guys, of course, heard in Rebels and in the Lego Skywalker Saga game, didn't you?
I loved that final battle between Maul and Obi-Wan. I don't care if it was short.
It was like 3 seconds.
Made sense.
Better rematch for more than Vader versus Kenobi. I will say that.
They're both old, so it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, the Vader and Kenobi fight makes no sense whatsoever.
Hey Luke, so when you're watching the Maleficent movies?
Well, when I can, Blaze, we're on my watch list.
Oh, but anyways, I was gonna say that like the Grand Inquisitor is my third favorite Disney Star Wars villain.
And who is your first favorite, Ozzy? Is it Moff Gideon?
Definitely.
And who's your second favorite? Is it Krennic?
Yeah, from Rogue One.
Yeah, I love Krennic.
I love Moff Gideon.
Yeah.
He's my favorite Disney Star Wars villain.
Oh, well, guys, my favorite live-action Disney villain of all time, not just Star Wars, but like not a Star Wars villain, but like a Disney villain who's in live action, always will be Davy Jones.
Same here. He's my fourth favorite villain of all time.
Yeah, but my favorite animated Disney villain of all time, which is not in Pixar, would have to be Scar.
Oh, same here.
I love Scar. And Blaze.
Yes.
Didn't you say as well that at one point you were thinking of Scar as being one of your favorite villains of all time as like animated Scar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what made you choose Darth Vader as your favorite villain of all time?
Oh, he's just way more iconic.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? And it's also really cool how you're like a first time Star Wars viewer, aren't you? Because you saw him for the first time recently, didn't you? The films.
Yep.
And Vader became your favorite villain already, didn't he?
Yep, he did.
I love his iconic breathing.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of the scariest sound ever.
And it's very sad that they didn't include it in Skywalker Saga Free Roam.
Yeah, that's disappointing. It's really sad that the Lego Force Awakens game included it in Free Roam, but this game did not for some reason.
I wonder if there's like a mod that someone's made where it is in it.
I hope they do include a mod. I mean, it's weird how in the cutscenes he breathes, but not in the Free Roam. Makes no sense.
Have you also heard that Marvel Spider-Man Remastered is going to be on PC?
I've heard about that, yeah.
Oh, I might be getting it so I can do some mods.
Nice.
I can download some mods and...
No, it's not going to run well on my computer. I'm just going to keep it on PlayStation.
I'm just going to get a PlayStation myself.
I'm pretty sure you can't mod PlayStation.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I think I'll be fine with it.
You can mod a PS4, but it's difficult.
Yep.
Another thing I hope they do in Marvel Spider-Man 2 is include Peter Parker without any suit.
And also, Blaze, I do also believe, of course, that you had a chance to watch a comedy movie called Superbad, didn't you, this week? Superbad.
Oh yeah, I liked the movie so a lot.
It was really funny, weren't it?
Love it.
Yeah, have you guys ever seen Superbad?
I saw part of it.
Ozzy, have you seen it? Superbad? Oh, is he on mute?
No.
Well, Ozzy, you didn't respond. I was asking if you've seen Superbad.
Oh, I said no.
No. I'd recommend it, guys, but unfortunately, Seth Rogen's in it.
But yeah, the Seth Rogen is so dumb in the movie, which is funny.
Yeah, because in case you guys are wondering, him and Bill Hader play 2 police officers who are stupid in the movie.
Yep.
Well, it's great that Seth Rogen is rich playing himself.
Yeah, because Seth Rogen is stupid in real life, isn't he?
Maybe I could watch for Bill Hader.
Yeah, I'd recommend it more, guys, and it also has my favourite roles of people like, Jonah Hill and Michael Cera, and also Christopher Mintz-Plasse as well.
McLovin?
Yeah, he plays McLovin, Christopher Mintz-Plasse.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys have seen How to Train Your Dragon, he voices Fish Legs in both films.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he voices Fish Legs, and it's pretty cool how Jonah Hill's in them as Snotlout as well. Pretty cool, eh? Huh.
I forgot to mention that this week I watched all live-action Scooby-Doo movies.
Oh yeah, how were they in your opinion, Ozzy?
They were incredibly weird.
Tell me about it. I mean, I think the only one that I can tolerate is probably Scooby-Doo 2.
Yeah, because from the early 2000 ones, my favorite part was Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, he was perfectly cast as Shaggy, in my opinion.
Yeah, while I didn't like The Mystery Begins, I will say the actor for Shaggy actually did a good impression. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, and plus as well, but I think the worst one is probably Scooby-Doo 1 from 2002, mainly because I'll be very inappropriate jokes in the movie.
And the horrible CGI.
Scooby-Doo 2002, a movie.
The CGI is terrible in that movie.
Yeah, it is, and also the jokes are also very inappropriate as well.
Oh yeah, there was one disgusting scene that I ended up laughing to.
Oh yeah, what scene was that, Ozzy?
The one with Scrappy doing his business on Daphne.
Oh god, yeah, that was disgusting, weren't it?
Yeah, but for some reason I just laughed at it.
I can't say I blame it because it is laughably bad, isn't it?
Yeah, plus it's kind of funny how Scrappy's the main villain because I always hated that character.
Yeah, he's very annoying in the shows, isn't he?
Yeah, I remember watching, I think, the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, and I remember always hating him.
Yeah, but I do think the best part of that film, alongside Matthew Lillard, was probably Rowan Atkinson.
Oh yeah, he's in it.
Yeah. Did you like him as well, Ozzy, Rowan Atkinson's character?
Yeah, I liked him too.
Yeah. I do also think, guys, but I think he was also one of the very few best parts about the Bond film Never Say Never Again as well.
Yeah, the thing I didn't like is the mystery gang just breaking up early in the movie. Yeah,
they were disappointing, weren't it? And plus, I also as well lost respect for Freddie Prinze Jr. as well a couple of years ago as well after he attacked Star Wars fans.
Yeah, I hated him after that too.
On that, interview he was on, that podcast, he was swearing at them, and stuff like that, and yeah, very rude. So I lost respect for him.
By the way, even though Reva may be an unlikable character, one thing that does make me sick is that the actor is getting death threats.
Oh yeah, what character is that, Josh? Who's unlikable? Is it Reva?
Yeah, Reva.
Yeah, I don't think Moses Ingram deserves to be getting death threats just because she plays an unlikable character. So we can't blame her. But we gotta blame the direction and the writing.
Everyone, some fans, just make me sick.
Yeah, it's like the whole Kelly Tram Rose situation all over again, isn't it?
And I'm at best. Don't forget that.
And well,
I'll never forget that, Shadow.
Even Hayden Christensen got that back in the day.
And not only that, guys, but what is, however bad is, Gina Carano got attacked and they weren't there to defend her. They fired her.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, that is just so bad. For Charlie Dawson as well.
Like for God's sake, she got attacked by fans, just because she has her opinions on stuff, and Star didn't support her. They didn't get any support videos for her at all. They just fired her in February last year. So yeah.
I think Alec Best had it worse with the whole hatred attack he got.
Because he nearly killed himself, didn't he?
Yeah, I was very close in doing so.
I hope he's doing well, though.
Yeah, like when I heard that, I felt very bad for him. I'm just like, Jar Jar's not that bad of a character.
Yeah, I really like Jar Jar.
I think he's funny. And for one thing, guys, unlike Raw Sequel, he serves a purpose to a story.
Yeah, he actually does.
Hey, Lou.
Yeah, Blaze, what's up?
I think this is the sequel to Superbad. What do you think?
I don't think I had a sequel or Blaze. Blaze, that's not a sequel. It's just, you know, like it's just a parody, isn't it?
Jonah, isn't it?
It's a parody.
Oh,
it's not an official sequel, no. Yeah, it didn't have a sequel, don't worry. And in my opinion, it works well as one movie, Superbad.
I think I just might watch it for Bill Hader.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, because Bill Hader's a very funny guy. I mean, I love him in that movie, and also for his voice work as Flint in Cardio Chance of Meatballs. Flint Lockwood. Yeah, Flint Lockwood.
Yeah, that's my favorite voice role of Bill Hader. For live action, it's Richie from It Chapter 2.
I'm not into it, so yeah, can't comment on that. There's also Vadula, which is Thea from Inside Out.
Oh yeah, the second favorite voice role.
Yeah. And I'd also like him in his role in Paul as well, the comedy movie, which is like a comedy version of E.T. in a way.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that movie.
I'd recommend it. As you know, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. It's really funny, but unfortunately, guys, the alien's played by Seth Rogen.
Oh no!
But the thing is, guys, I only tolerate Rogen in the films he was in before the Santa Inc. controversy. Actually,
wait, in that Alien movie, was it the one where they control the grandma?
No, that was Aliens in the Attic, Blaze. I'm talking about Paul.
Oh yeah, Paul.
yeah, because and what's cool, guys, is have you guys ever seen Aliens in the Attic?
I did.
Yeah, I don't remember much of it.
It's like, I think it's like an example of like a pretty an underrated comedy movie, which has unfortunately been forgotten about. It's on Prime, so I watched it, and I think it's pretty funny. And what's cool, guys, is you know the aliens you've got too much voiced by J. Jonah Jameson and Sandman.
Hello.
Whoa.
Yeah, you literally have an alien voiced by J.K. Simmons, and you have by Thomas Hayden Church.
Oh, that's cool to see. I could watch it.
It's funny. It's really funny.
Aliens in the Attic.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll watch that one day.
I'll
watch that one day.
And plus, guys, there's also one topic I've also been keen to ask, which is what is the first Blu-ray you guys have ever got, if you can remember?
I don't think I know.
Yes, or thingy.
Like Blu-ray, what's your first ever Blu-ray you got?
Oh, easy. Dead Space on the feed.
Wait,
you know what? I actually think it's No Way Home because I've never really got Blu-rays because I've never had a Blu-ray player. I
see. How about everyone else? Do you guys remember?
No.
Shadow?
No.
Yes.
What?
I think Spider-Man 2.
What about you? What about Shadow?
I said I don't remember.
Lamond?
Well, it's not mine. If we're going to the first Blu-ray I bought with my own money, it had to be let's basically say the first Blu-ray that I ever had.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it wasn't
so I think
mine,
I'm gonna.
Are you going now, Josh? All right.
Yeah,
well. All right, Josh. Well, it was lovely to have you here as usual. So yeah, you take care of yourself, Josh.
Might come back in like a couple of hours or something for the after party.
Yeah. We'll be looking forward to having you back. If you want to come back, you're always welcome back with us if you want.
See, but then anyway, just in case I don't, I'll see you guys whenever.
All right. Well, you take care of yourself. You take care of yourself, Josh.
You too.
All right. See you soon, Josh.
Yeah, Josh.
Okay, everyone. So, what did you say your first one was that you got?
Okay, so it wasn't mine. It was somebody else who had it.
But if we consider the very first Blu-ray that it was in the hands of my family or something like that, that I was around with, well, technically my first bought Blu-ray would be a lot of MCU movies.
Nice.
But if you're going for like the very first one that I hold in my hand, it was The Hangover Part 3.
Oh God, I hate that movie.
For me, I'm not exactly sure the one like in my house, but the very first one I bought, which I do have in my room with me right now, is hold on, Part 3.
Nice. I've got Blu-ray 3, but the poster's different. It's the one where we run into a camera.
Yeah, I saved up a lot of Christmas money and birthday money to buy the movie.
Well, guys, do you want to see what I got on Blu-ray? The first DVD I ever got on Blu-ray back in, more than a decade ago.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, now Shadow, you're probably going to be really happy about this.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, the first Blu-ray I ever got was dun 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 dun.
Oh man,
Up.
I love that movie.
Up.
Favorite Pixar movie of all time.
Yeah, my second favorite Pixar movie of all time. Absolutely beautiful movie, and I have like a fond memory of watching it with my uncle back in when it first came out, and yeah, great movie, guys. I love Up. My first Blu-ray I ever got. So yeah, I've got to say, but collecting DVDs is really fun, really is. And now Ozzy, did you say you were watching Blade Runner?
Yeah, I saw the first one.
How was it?
Thought it was good, except it kind of moves a bit slow.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Which version did you watch? Did you watch the theatrical version or the final cut?
The final cut.
Oh, nice. I think in my opinion, the final cut's better than the theatrical version.
But I'm more than willing to watch Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, dude, it definitely deserves a watch.
It's actually better.
In your opinion, yeah.
I mostly watched the first movie just to see Harrison Ford.
Yeah, it's Rick Decker's my favorite role, but he's played after Han Solo and Indiana Jones.
I'm just gonna say he's my second favorite role because my number one favorite role is a combination of Han Solo and Indiana Jones.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because in my opinion, no one can play Han and Indiana Jones better than Harrison Ford.
Yeah, no one.
Yeah, and plus, guys, I was going to tell Jay this, but do you guys want to know what I would call his character in my series that he would be in as a villain?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, I thought I'd combine the names of his favorite Star Wars actor and his favorite voice actor of all time into Harrison North.
Oh, Harrison Ford and Nolan North.
Yeah,
right?
into Harrison North.
Nice.
But guys, if you were to ask me who I'd cast as the main villain of the entire franchise, I would cast Gary Oldman.
Good choice.
Yeah, it'd be pretty menacing.
Yeah, it would. I mean, you can probably guess why, mainly because of Shen, right?
Yeah, my favorite DreamWorks villain of all time.
The most evil as well, definitely. Scariest as well. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And, but Dolan, nice to have you here. How you doing? Yeah, don't worry about, able to make it. It's nice to have you here. Hope everyone's okay with your family. And in case you're wondering about Dolan, if you go back early into the stream, Jay called me so you can check out our conversation when you have your time to when the stream's over. So, yeah. It's nice to have you here anyway. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, yeah, Luke, I got a quick question for you.
For me, yeah, go ahead.
Who's your favorite Pixar villain of all time?
Lotso. No question asked.
Mine is Syndrome.
Oh, really?
Mine is Syndrome too. Yeah,
Lotso's my second favorite, but I will say he is my favorite Toy Story villain of all time.
Well, he's my favorite Pixar villain of all time, mainly because I just think he has one of the most emotional backstories of all time. So, yeah. And soon, guys, I will be rewatching the first Incredibles movie and the sequel. I'll be checking out the sequel for the first time as well. on my watch list. But guys, if you're wondering what I'm watching tomorrow, I'll be watching that movie with Michael J. Fox in called Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
Oh, that movie's very underrated.
Yeah, I'll be sure to check it out. See what I think of Michael J. Fox's character in that movie.
And it actually got a sequel, which was panned.
Oh yeah, I did not like the sequel.
Was it a necessary sequel, guys?
It was not. It looked like he was trying to hype up for a TV show that never happened.
And was this sequel not even needed at all?
No.
I've never watched it.
Well, guys, put it this way, right? If I watch this first movie and I check out a sequel, do you know what this means?
Unnecessary sequel episode.
Yep.
Or trash talks.
Probably, yeah. I mean, does this film have like a franchise of films, or is it just these two films?
Just these two.
Just those two.
Plus, also Michael J. Fox doesn't even come back for Milo's return.
Ouch. So who replaces him then?
Let me search it up.
Yeah, the fact that Michael J. Fox didn't return is definitely the main reason why I didn't watch it.
So you didn't see it, did you, Shadow? You probably dodged a bullet, didn't you?
Yep, it is on Disney Plus.
Yeah, and plus Jay's also told me, guys, that I apparently saved my money by avoiding the Lone Ranger movie.
Yeah, you did, because
apparently it's bad.
Yeah, Johnny Depp is the only thing good about it.
I imagine so. Yeah, I love Johnny Depp.
You're gonna be surprised at who did the voice.
Who is it?
James Arnold Taylor.
Oh, Obi-Wan coming from Clone Wars. Well, he can do like a youthful voice because his normal voice is youthful, but replacing Michael J. Fox, nah. Like, guys, if they want a substitute who can do a spot-on impression of, Michael J. Fox, I'd recommend David Kaufman.
Did he do the voice in the Back to the Future game?
That was AJ Locasio, whereas David Kaufman did a voice, I believe, in a Back to the Future animated series, and he's also voiced another one of Michael J. Fox's roles, which is Stuart Little. And in my opinion, he can do a very good impression. But guys, if you want to cast a much more recent actor to play him, I'd probably say Tom Holland.
Yeah, that's his American accent is based off of Michael J. Fox, right?
It is, yeah. He confirmed that he based his American accent he used for Spider-Man and his other American accent roles on Michael J. Fox's voice. So I think he will probably work as a replacement for Michael J. Fox. I think he could probably be working now as him because obviously Michael has retired from acting, so I wish him all the very best.
Yeah, me too.
Hope he's doing well. Yeah, Parkinson's sucks.
Absolutely.
I mean, it killed Muhammad Ali, rest in peace, and there's probably other people who died from it as well. Wabador, you didn't like Syndrome? Well, that's fine by me. I mean, because he's not my favorite villain by any means. I prefer Lotso by far. So yeah. And the thing is, guys, my second favorite villain of all time after Lotso for Pixar would have to be Charles Muntz.
I love Charles Muntz.
Rest in peace, Christopher Plummer. That's actually my favorite role, Christopher Plummer, guys.
Adventure is out there.
See, Charles Muntz made me a very favorite of meeting some of my idols for some reason.
Yeah, and apparently, guys, they stole that cliche in Cloud of Chance of Meatballs 2 as well. They stole that cliche from Up about where you meet your idol and they're a villain with Chester V.
Up did it better.
Definitely.
They're way better.
Yeah. And sometimes there's also like the main character fixing the idol, which works at times, like it did for Robots and Surf's Up.
Yeah. Robots, in my opinion, is probably the most underrated animated movie of all time.
And it's the funniest one.
I love Robots. It's my favorite movie by Blue Sky, actually.
Hey, who's the one with the sweet keister?
And as a fun fact, guys, as well, Robots is also the first animated movie I ever saw at the cinema.
That's like the first Blue Sky movie I've ever watched.
Well, it's the same for me, because it's literally the first one I saw at the cinema.
Yeah, the second Blue Sky movie I watched was Ice Age.
Ice Age, nice. Was it the first one, or was it one of the sequels, Ozzy?
No, it was the first one.
Oh, nice. So, and did you watch any of the sequels at the cinema?
Yeah, I saw 2 and 3 in cinemas. And unfortunately, I watched the 4th movie.
At the cinema?
In cinema. Yeah, I hated it when I was younger. I still hate it to this day.
And of course, you skipped the fifth one, didn't you? And you unfortunately have a bad experience of watching the book while spin-off with your neighbours, didn't you?
Yep, I absolutely hated that spin-off.
Mm.
The first Blue Sky movie I saw was the third Ice Age movie, Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Nice. I love Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Then I saw the Meltdown and then the first movie because I tried to look on them on DVD and I just found them randomly in some stores usually, but went to the wrong order. And then I saw the only Ice Age movie I saw in theaters, and that was Continental Drift.
I see. Yeah, David Kaufman. DVD. Yeah, you're right about that, Like, yeah, he voiced Human Torch, David Kaufman, in Earth's Mightiest Heroes. That's my favorite voice role of David Kaufman, and he's also my favorite voice, Human Torch. But of course, my favorite Human Torch of all time is Chris Evans. And yeah, and I do not give a damn what haters say about those two films. In my opinion, they're criminally underrated.
Yeah, I think Human Torch is my second favorite role of Chris Evans.
Yeah, same here. I mean, my favorite role always will be Cap, but you know, Human Torch is my second favorite. He's actually my favorite Human Torch of all time. Yeah.
And I don't think I have a third favorite because I haven't seen enough movies with Chris Evans yet, like not just as Cap.
Me neither, really, actually. I mean, I don't even know what else I've seen him in besides those two roles. Let me check his filmography, see what he's been in that I've seen. I do plan to check him out in Snowpiercer, though.
I heard he was in a DC movie called The Losers.
The Losers?
Which I've never heard of.
Never heard of that either. He's unfortunately in Knives Out, guys, and I refuse to watch that movie.
Oh, no, I forgot he was in that movie.
I refuse to watch it because Ruin Johnson lost my respect, and I refuse to watch anything else he's in. As a director.
I also think you're not going to like the role that he was in.
So, what'd you say, Ozzy?
You're not going to like the role they gave Chris Evans in the movie, then.
I know what he is. He's actually the murder mystery person, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, the killer. Oh, hi, Liv. Yeah, don't worry about being late, Liv. YouTube glitches are annoying, aren't they? But yeah. And Liv, you're probably going to be a pretty awesome surprise because if you go back early to stream, Jay called me. So yeah.
Because let me tell you this, I prefer not. Usually, for Chris Evans, I prefer to see him like as the hero role, like the main protagonist of the movie, instead of seeing him as a villain.
Oh, hold on, guys. I think I know what my third favorite role is. I think my third favorite role of Chris Evans is cameo in Free Guy.
Oh yeah,
as himself, yeah.
It was like, what the?
That cameo was just brilliant, wasn't it? I mean, how did you guys react when he appeared?
Oh, I was laughing.
Did any of you guys watch it in the cinema? If so, how did the audience react?
Everybody was laughing in my theater.
Did anyone cheer?
At least a few people did, but the majority of people were laughing.
Nice. Yeah, please check it out, Liv. You won't regret it. And I also showed a copy of my new DVDs as well.
I saw Free Guy on Disney Plus.
Oh, did you? Why did you put on Disney Plus of all streaming services? I mean, it's not even made by Disney. It's made by, Berlanti Productions and 21 Laps Entertainment, Maximum Effort, and TSG, distributed by 20th Century.
And it was on Disney Plus. Well, that's all the movie anyway.
Yeah. I mean, there's some films on Disney Plus which aren't even owned by Disney.
Well, again, Fox bought out Disney. I mean, it's the other way around.
Really. Like, why would they have so many, like, non-Disney products on Disney Plus? It just makes no sense whatsoever.
I mean, outside of America, they have, like, rated R Fox movies on Disney Plus.
They do, because I believe the Die Hard films on Disney Plus outside of America, aren't they, guys?
They are.
Yeah, isn't Deadpool?
Yeah, because Shadow, you of course had the chance to watch them all, didn't you?
Yep, I have, and I regret watching every bit of that day.
Yeah, because you can confirm that you had a very unfortunate experience of watching a Bad Day to Die Hard, didn't you?
Hated every second of it.
And Shadow, now that you've seen it, can you confirm if you think my rant about it in my ranking was better than the movie?
Yeah, oh yeah, yours and movie lovers.
Yeah.
Good thing that that movie's gonna be fixed in a couple of very soon.
How do you mean, Amond?
Yeah. See, I have a project coming up, and my project for this, I discussed this with Shadow. He's the only one who knows about it. Me and him, I asked him if he wanted to do this. We decided that we are going to fix A Good Day to Die Hard to actually make it A Good Day to Die Hard. Actually good.
You're gonna make it good.
Well, that's a good idea. I mean, let's see how you do it. Although, in my opinion, Live Free or Die did not need sequels, to be honest.
This time, I'm actually going to make that actually good and actually a respected movie to the franchise. And it's going to end in a very good way.
Well, all I can say is good luck. I hope you repair the damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something.
Yeah.
There's a Sony animated movie I grew to hating even more than the Emoji Movie.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Surf's Up 2.
Oh yeah, but that movie sucked.
I honestly started hating that movie more than the Emoji Movie.
I mean, you guys would be pleased to know that I, of course, refuse to watch the cringe emoji movies, as I didn't name it, and I'm not going to be watching or wasting my time on it. So I can confirm that I think the worst movie by Sony that I've seen is definitely Surf's Up 2. That movie can go to hell.
It is the worst one.
Definitely, it's awful.
Thankfully, I never watched it, and
don't watch it. It's a complete waste of time, and like, because it's not even a movie; it's just a very long sports commercial.
It is.
Because the first movie did have, like sports show interview styles, but the first movie had a story. This movie did not.
When I heard that they were gonna make Cody, was it unlikable?
Yeah, they did. And also,
I was like, nope, I'm not watching this.
And in my opinion, the new voice of him sucks.
Yeah, they should have just brought back Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, because that's my favorite role of Shia LaBeouf, guys. I mean, I'm not really a big fan. I'm not even a big fan of him as an actor, but Cody's my favorite role of his.
Basically, Cody in this movie is sufferable since he's just not the same Cody anymore.
And what is sad, guys? You know what sad, guys, is? He's voiced by the same guy who plays Finn in Adventure Time.
Yep, he should. Yeah, Finn is definitely my favorite role, Jeremy Shadow.
Yeah, like, so they wasted his talent, really, and they also, of course, wasted the talent of John Cena as well, because John Cena is actually a very good actor, guys, and they wasted his talent in this movie as JC is called, the animal wrestler voices.
Yeah, plus no Big Z, and all of Cody's motivations just go away.
Because what hurts me about the most about the movie is, like, where the hell is Big Z?
Apparently it doesn't
exist
anymore in this universe.
I mean, yeah, they pretty much retconned everything from the first movie.
Yeah. Honestly, that movie is just absolute garbage, and the first movie, in my opinion, is one of Sony's underrated gems, actually, to me.
Plus, I prefer that's the true way on how Sony Pictures Animation started, not with Open Season.
Open Season, to me, is probably like an example of a movie which should have stayed as one movie. One movie alone.
And even that movie is garbage.
I just think it's way similar to Over a Hedge, to be honest.
You can say that.
And I would be posting a ranking video in the future, guys, when I'm talking about it, and and I'll be bashing this, Open Season 2 and 3, because I think the fourth movie is tolerable compared to 2 and 3.
Yeah, but it's still bad, though.
I said tolerable. I'm not saying it's good.
But, like, doesn't it connect to the first movie?
The fourth one does in a much better way, because for one thing, it makes the characters, it brings our characters from the first movie properly. It's like a better connection this time.
Yeah, I never saw Scared.
But what I hate more, guys, is the recastings. In every film, there's always a recast.
Oh yeah, I mean, nobody wants to play these crap characters.
And so Shadow.
Yeah.
You can confirm that you've seen Malone Ranger, haven't you? The movie.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So, aside from my more head actor playing my title character, what else do you think is bad about the movie?
Well, pretty much everything other than Johnny Depp.
Like, what's bad about it? Like, examples would you think are so bad? Like, is a story bad?
Yeah.
What about it? Is it boring, the movie?
Yeah, it's very boring at times.
And how do you score it out of 10?
Probably like a 4.
And is that 4 only because of Johnny?
Yeah.
Like, that applies to... That's, like, my opinion with regards to Fantastic Beasts, because I couldn't really care less about those films. I only watched them to see Johnny.
Yeah, that's the exact same thing with me with Lone Ranger, but not just Johnny. Also, Hans Zimmer's score.
Oh, did he do music for Lone Ranger?
Yeah, he did the score.
That's cool. Well, he's one of my favorite composers of all time, so... But yeah. But after Jay's advice, I'm not watching the movie. Hell no.
Just watch Johnny Depp.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
It's for like a video, saying, which is like all of Tonto's scenes. So I'll probably watch that. I'd take care about Dalton. Nice to have you here.
You could try finding it.
I'll see if I can look it up.
Yeah.
You know what is the saddest thing about The Lone Ranger?
What is it?
It's basically directed by Gore Verbinski, who directed the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy and Rango.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm. So it seems as though Johnny Depp is a frequent collaborator of Gore Verbinski, isn't he, guys?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what happened.
Fucking Gore Verbinski, who's really a really great director, direct one garbage movie.
Maybe blame Disney, who were because they made a movie, didn't they, guys? Because it's a Disney movie, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not even on Disney Plus. I don't know if it's kind of funny, but the movie was removed from Disney Plus.
Let me see if it's in the UK version of Disney Plus. Hold on a second. The Lone Ranger 2013. It is on Disney Plus for me.
I remember it came last year, but then it got removed like several months later.
Yeah, Rex, I'm not buying the Last Wars remake either.
I don't know why.
So yeah. But yeah, guys, after taking Jay's advice, I'm not watching the movie.
I think it was probably removed because of Armie Hammer.
Good.
I don't know.
But then again, if it's removed because of him, was Cars 3 removed as well because he's in that?
No, Cars 3 is still there. I mean, I'm not
Weird.
fully sure because we still have some movies that still have, like, I guess, bad actors, I guess.
Yeah, controversial ones. I've also got a feeling, guys, that if I rewatch Aquaman, I'm probably going to give it a lower score than I used to. Because
I don't think I want to watch Aquaman again.
Because on my ranking video, I gave it 10 out of 10, guys. But I feel like if I rewatch, I'm probably going to hate it more. We'll see. I mean, I will get it on DVD, guys, so I can rewatch it because I don't think it's on streaming right now, but still.
It's on HBO Max.
Well, I don't have that where I live, sadly.
I think my original score for Aquaman for me was a 9.
Nice. Okay, so right now it's not on streaming for me to watch, sadly.
I mean, now I give it an 8.
I have noticed that some, like Marvel and DC films are on Netflix. For example, Spider-Man movies are on Netflix, and even The Incredible Hulk 2008 is on Netflix as well. Because that was of course made by Paramount, wasn't it? Paramount, is it?
The Incredible Hulk? No, that was Universal.
Universal?
They own the rights to Hulk.
Yeah, they still do.
And what about the first Iron Man movie? Because that was Paramount, wasn't it? The Paramount logo appears in Iron Man's opening.
Well, that's still on Disney Plus somehow.
That's weird.
Yeah, and obviously it's on Paramount Plus too.
I think The Incredible Hulk 2008 is probably an example of an underrated MCU movie.
It's still pretty forgettable.
Underrated, but I think it has very good CGI for its time.
Yeah, way better than the 2003 movie.
That movie was pretty bad.
Don't get me started on that one.
So what'd you say, Vermont? What'd you say?
I said, don't get me started on the 2003 Hulk.
Is it bad, in your opinion?
It is.
Yeah,
it is bad.
It's a weird movie.
I think Sam Elliott is still Probably the only good thing about it.
I think he was actually one of the very few best parts of the first Ghost Rider film as well, Sam Elliott.
I think one of the only other good things of the 2003 movie was Danny Elfman's score.
Oh, you're doing music, nice.
And also when I first watched the 2003 Hulk film, I fell asleep.
Oh, really? And I do also know as well that Stanley has a cameo appearance with Lou Ferrigno, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's my favorite scene.
Yeah, that's one of the good scenes of the movie.
Yeah, because you have Stanley talking to a Hulk actor.
Yeah, but my overall problem is mostly the CGI and some of the transitions of the movie.
Ozzy.
The CGI was okay.
Ozzy.
Yeah.
Are the first Thor and Cat movies on Disney Plus for you?
The first Thor and Cat movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
And are they on Paramount Plus? Because they were by Paramount as well, weren't they? Distributed by it.
Let me check. I know the first event that Avengers 2012 was on there.
Oh wow.
Let me check. Okay.
I'll send you the Hulk movie.
What, 2003?
Mm-hmm.
Is it in 4K now?
I'll check.
Yeah, because I believe they did it in 4K recently, alongside Constantine 2005.
No, they're not.
Okay, so it must have been Disney Plus for you then, eh?
Yeah, I think only just Iron Man is on Paramount Plus along with Avengers.
Well, I'll have Iron Man on Blu-ray,
Yeah,
so I don't have to worry about it.
1080p.
Yeah, send it me, Blaze.
Yeah, I have all MCU movies.
Nice. And in my opinion, I think also my opinion, the most underrated MCU movie is probably the first Avenger from 2011.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah, very underrated movie, but not a lot of people seem to talk about for some reason.
What makes me remember that movie a lot is mostly the music.
Oh, is it good music, in your opinion?
Yeah, do. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, when Captain America returned in Infinity War, I was thinking of that.
Huh. Although I did love the Avengers theme playing when he appeared out of shadows.
Yeah, same here, but I was just thinking about his theme song from 2011.
I just got it, Blaze, thank you. I mean, how do you guys react when the theme played in the movie when he first came out of shadows?
I was cheering.
My friends and I were cheering.
Yeah, that was definitely great music. I mean, the Avengers theme is very iconic, and probably my favorite score by Alan Silvestri, actually.
Yeah.
And he's also one of my favorite composers, guys. And my second favorite music he's composed is probably Back to the Future.
Oh, same here.
Yeah. I think Back to the Future is also an example of a franchise with no bad movie as well.
I think Alan Silvestri is underrated.
Yeah, he's very underrated. Yeah. What's this, Blaze? Is that Gemini Man?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's on Netflix, Blaze. But yeah, send it me in case it goes off Netflix, please.
4K Blu-ray.
Yeah, send me in the highest quality there is.
You gotta mention TASM 1 is also available on Netflix in the United States.
Oh, that's great. But you have it on DVD, don't you, Ozzy?
Yeah, I already have it.
Yeah, I have it on Blu-ray.
I have both films on Blu-ray.
Yeah. Even though I hate TASM 2, guys, I still got it just to see Andrew, and that's it. For the sake of seeing Andrew.
For me, it's both Andrew and Electro.
Yeah. And I guess Gwen as well, even though she died.
And that scene gets me every time. Like,
emotionally or angry Shadow?
Yeah, emotionally. I mean, I think it's a very sad scene. And
well, you can thank Andrew's amazing acting in that scene.
Yeah, it makes it feel so real.
And guys, if you watch me in other movies, you can definitely tell he's a great actor as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm planning to do The Social Networking next week.
Well, good luck, Ozzy, because Armie Hammer's in that as twins.
Yeah, I am aware of that.
Yeah, but I mean, you will love Andrew Garfield's character though, because he plays, a real life character called Eduardo Savarin.
Yeah, and I'm aware that Jesse Eisenberg plays Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, one of his best roles in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I think Mark Zuckerberg is my second favorite role he's played after Columbus in Zombieland.
Yeah, because right now for Jesse Eisenberg, I don't have a favorite live action role of him.
Well, my favorite is Columbus in Zombieland.
I have not watched Zombieland yet.
I'd recommend it. It's funny. It's a great movie.
But I'll say the bad thing about Zombieland, the first one, is Amber Heard's in it.
Although Ozzy, there's actually a very satisfying thing because she died in the movie. She turned into a zombie.
No. Okay, now I want to watch it just to see that.
Yeah.
Very satisfying.
Yeah. And also, guys, my favorite voice role of Jesse Eisenberg is Blue in the Rio films.
Yeah, right now that's currently my favorite role of him.
Yeah. Dan's back with us.
Have I missed anything?
Well, Daniel, before you came on, Ozzy said he's going to watch The Social Network soon, the movie.
That's cool. I just got back from planting a bunch of flags.
You look like you've worked really hard, Daniel.
Yeah, it's nice when I have a pocket knife where I can just poke out the splinter that I got earlier today.
Oh, you got a splinter. Ouch.
Got a $100 bill.
Oh, nice one.
Oh, nice.
Yep, that's what happens when you work really hard and get a bunch of money. And a real nice English person who decided to move to the United States because he hates London with a burning passion for some reason, he tipped me $40.
That's nice.
So yes, I made $140 US from planting a bunch of American flags for the 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, before my grandpa passed away, this was always his favorite soda, Canada Dry.
I never tried that. Is it only in America?
Wait, no, I'm pretty sure about it since it's manufactured in Canada.
Wait, ginger ale?
No, Canada Dry ginger ale, yes.
Yeah, that's what my brother always refers it to as ginger ale.
Alright, so that's over there. That's good to know.
Yeah,
so
my brother likes soda. I'm the exact opposite.
Okay, so Daniel.
Yeah.
Have you seen all of Zack Snyder's movies? Zack Snyder's films?
Yep, I didn't like a couple of them. I liked a lot of them, and I loved one of them.
Which one would you say is his most underrated film in your opinion?
The one, not Watchmen, since Watchmen was a hit. Maybe certain aspects of Army of the Dead I would consider to be underrated.
I gotta watch that one day. It's on Netflix for me to watch.
Yeah, just give it.
I thought that one was alright.
I know Dave Bautista's in it.
Yeah, he is.
Army of the Dead, the Netflix movie that came out last year.
I haven't heard of it until now.
Yeah, it came out after a Snyder Cut, about a couple months after a Snyder Cut. Tara Magnus reviewed it. Yeah, and I think it is pretty cool that he reviewed it because he, of course, is pretty good friends with Zack Snyder into Tara Magnus because he interviewed him.
That is true.
Yeah. And so, yeah. And also, guys, next Tuesday's Tyrone's birthday, so I'll be posting a shout out to him as well.
Awesome.
Yeah. And Daniel, I don't know if you heard what I said when I was talking to Jay, but on Monday I'll be posting my trash talk about Batman and Robin.
Oh, that's nice. What did Jay have to say about it?
He said he was looking forward to seeing it. And he said that he enjoyed my Batman Forever review as well.
I don't remember if he commented on it or not, did he?
He didn't. He couldn't because he was busy, I'm afraid. But he did comment on my Batman Returns review.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Yeah, same. But he couldn't believe it. The movie was nearly 30 years old.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I saw that.
Actually, in retrospect, speaking of Batman Forever, I think it would have been interesting to ask Jay what was his favorite Val Kilmer and George Clooney movie performance.
Yeah, I'd love to ask him what his favorite. I mean, my favorite Val Kilmer role is, of course, Moses in Prince of Egypt so far.
Mine too.
And as for George Clooney, my favorite role of his is Mr. Fox.
Mr. Fox is my favorite George Clooney, and since I've already seen Top Gun 1 and 2, I would have to say Iceman and Moses are my favorite Val Kilmer performances.
Well, I'll be sure to check out Top Gun and see what I think of him as Iceman, is it? Yeah.
Daniel, I'll be watching Maverick tomorrow.
That's good to know. Are you seeing it in the theater?
Yeah, theater.
Alright.
But for George Clooney, for me, the only other movie I've seen him at besides Batman was in Tomorrowland.
Yeah, I heard the movie had some negative reviews apparently.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
Not
even interested.
Well, I mean, I might check out to see what I think of him as an actor in that movie, but yeah, I'd recommend Gravity though. He was really good in Gravity with Sandra Bullock.
But in some context of Tomorrowland, it's kind of based off of the section in Disneyland and Disney World.
Yeah, I've been to that area in in the Magic Kingdom part of Disney World in Florida. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm going to Disneyland next month.
Disneyland, is it in California?
Yeah, I'm going to California next month.
Nice. Hope you have a good time.
It would be awesome if we.
Yeah, why don't you two meet up, eh?
Maybe, but I'm gonna be with a group of family when I get there.
Yeah. I mean, because Daniel, you love meetup because you met your favorite YouTuber, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy, Sean Chandler. Really cool.
I would say.
I know when I went to I think Disney World last summer, I met a YouTuber named Tim Tracker.
That's cool.
Basically, he does theme park videos.
And usually when I'm in town, guys, I sometimes meet some of my subscribers, which is pretty cool. You know, bump into them and they have like a little chat with me, you know, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, I just said hi quick because there were some things I was doing that day and I didn't want to take up too much of his time.
Yeah, that's very noble of you, yeah, because they have a life to get back to, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah. And also, guys, if we're talking about like underrated films by directors, I think the underrated movie I've seen by a director that I love, which is Guillermo del Toro, is Pacific Rim.
Oh yeah, that movie is really underrated.
Yeah, it is. And in case you guys wondering, my favorite character in that movie is Ron Perlman's character, Hannibal Chow.
If I can find it somewhere, I'm gonna rewatch Pacific Rim.
I have it on Blu-ray, guys. And just so you know, and can you guess what I'll be doing Pacific Rim soon on my schedule, Ozzy?
Another movies that didn't need sequels, and you're going to be talking about how bad Pacific Rim Uprising was.
Yeah, I will. Uprising was just awful.
You know, when I was talking to Sean over when he came to California and he met, we were actually talking about movies, in my opinion, that didn't need a sequel. And one of them was certainly Pacific Rim Uprising. However, in Sean's opinion, coming from a 40-year-old man, he actually really liked it and didn't understand some of the hate for it. However, he acknowledges that the director for it is nowhere near as talented as Guillermo del Toro. So I'm glad he at least mentioned that.
Yeah, in my opinion, del Toro was way more superior.
If you guys aren't aware, I've actually been talking to Sean about doing a Guillermo del Toro ranking when his Pinocchio stop-motion movie comes to Netflix in December. The only tiny issue that might prevent that from happening is that it's the same time as Avatar 2. And Sean is very excited for Avatar 2 because he's always been a defender of James Cameron. So I've kind of been not necessarily persuading him, but trying to get him to first watch all of the Guillermo del Toro movies that he hasn't seen, as well as rewatch all the ones that he has seen, which does include Pacific Rim, to do a Guillermo del Toro ranking, because I am confident, because it's a Netflix movie, and because of Guillermo del Toro's name, a Guillermo del Toro ranking is going to do financially very well for his channel.
And what is his favorite movie so far by del Toro, Daniel?
Hang on a second. Let me check his filmography, because I almost said Green Book, but it wasn't Green Book.
Yeah, because my favorite so far is Hellboy, first film.
Okay, so he didn't direct it, but he did produce it. Scary Stories All in the Dark, which is based off of a book series that I read when I was in elementary school that came out in 2019, as well as a movie last year, Antlers, a creature feature involving a half deer, half bear-like creature hunting down a boy. Those would be my favorites that he's produced. I was a big fan of the one that came out last year, Nightmare Alley. My favorite would have to be the one where the lady makes love with the fish, The Shape of Water.
I see. Yeah, because all the ones I've seen that he's done so far is his two Hellboy movies and also Blade 2 and Pacific Rim.
if you're looking for a Guillermo del Toro movie to check out that you haven't yet, I would definitely recommend Kronos, which is basically
Kronos.
Kronos. Some guy gets this trinket, and as soon as he gets it, he has the ability to fight vampires. Another one that I would definitely recommend is, let me see if I'm getting this title right. The Devil's Backbone. The Devil's Backbone is about this orphaned boy who has to go up against a ghost while he's at an orphanage. And those would be the two recommendations from my end.
You know, Daniel, I'm actually planning on watching Devil's Backbone eventually.
Well, that's good to know.
It's very interesting. First time you mentioned it.
There is also, you know, a TV show that Ron Perlman is in, which I might probably check out one day, which is called Sons of Anarchy.
Oh yeah, that also is really... No, sorry, The Sopranos is really... my bad. Sons of Anarchy is really good.
Yeah, I see that the main character of that show is played by the same main character from Pacific Rim, Charlie Hunnam.
And yes, he does do an American accent, even though he's British.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, Luke.
What's up, Blaze? On your PS4?
Yeah, look at what me and Shadow did.
Oh, is this the head things on the forest, is it?
No, look at this glitch.
Huh. Lots of logs. Lots of wooden logs.
Yeah.
What do you...
Yeah.
What is Shadow?
Yeah, what?
And there is also an animated film, which I'll be checking out when it's in, which is called Tangled.
Tangled.
Yeah, Tangled, which is made by distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures.
That is one of my favorite movies from them from the previous decade.
Yeah, one of their 3D ones, isn't it? And I see that Mandy Moore and Zachary Levi, of course, play the main characters, and I see that Richard Kiel's in it. You know, Jaws from James Bond's in it.
Yeah, that's my favorite voice role of Zachary Levi.
And I do also believe that Tangled is his final film as well. So you reckon Richard Kiel's final film is Tangled? You know, Jaws from James Bond. Tangled is his final film because he voiced Vladimir in Tangled.
At least he went on with a good movie, though.
So was it good? Was it?
Yeah, it is good.
And speaking of Richard Kiel, guys, I also have a chance to watch Adam Sandler comedy he's in called Happy Gilmore as well, and I thought it was really funny. And it's also my favorite golf movie of all time now. Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore.
You okay? Are you happy, Daniel?
Oh yeah, I'm really happy.
Yeah,
Happy Gilmore.
It's funny, isn't it? Huh.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, and it has as well one of my favorite roles of Carl Weathers too. Carl Weathers.
That's nice.
I think it's my favorite role of Adam Sandler.
Yeah, he's definitely great in that role, and you know, I think it's probably my favorite comedic role he's played. But my favorite role of his of all time is Howard in Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Uncut Gems is proof that you can play a serious role.
I think for me, maybe because of Philip Seymour Hoffman, my favorite Adam Sandler movie would have to be Punch Drunk Love.
Punch Drunk Love, is it?
Yes, it's a movie where Adam Sandler
from 2002.
Yes, from 2002. It's where Adam Sandler plays a character who's infamous for wearing a very specific tie as well as jacket coat for the entirety of the movie. That's his uniform throughout all of the movie. And there's a scene where he tries to talk down to Philip Seymour Hoffman, but Philip Seymour Hoffman puts him in his place by yelling at him, "Shut the F."
Wow. I see that Emily Watson's in it as well. Emily Watson.
Oh yeah, she's in it. She plays Adam Sandler's love interest.
Well, I'll see if I can watch this movie one day for the sake of seeing Philip, of course.
Yeah, another one Adam Sandler movie I was warned not to watch was Little Nicky.
Oh God, I heard that movie was really bad. How was it, Ozzy?
Yeah, don't watch that.
No, Blaze warned me not to watch it.
And did you watch it, Ozzy?
No, he just showed me a clip that made me question everything in my life.
Yeah, I'm not watching it either, but I think so far the worst movie I've seen was Sandler, and it's probably Grown Ups 2. Because, I mean, compared to the first movie, Grown Ups 2 had no plot whatsoever.
There's one positive I can say about Little Nick.
Yeah, what is it?
Which you do have a small cameo from Quentin Tarantino because he acts in that movie.
Oh, nice. That's cool. And there's also a Netflix film on Netflix with Adam Sandler called Jack and Jill, which I heard was really bad.
Oh my God! That movie.
Yeah, like I mean, Daniel, I don't know if you were here when Mule said this, but he tried to watch and he shut it off.
I mean, I can't say I blame him.
And people regard Al Pacino as being the best part of this movie, Jack and Jill.
I can't tell you how much I hate that movie.
Yeah, I heard it was really bad, and apparently, guys, Adam Sandler gives a very bad performance as the female character plays, which is, Jill.
Yeah, the main concept is that they're twins, brother and sisters, but it's so terrible.
Yeah. And apparently as well, and apparently he gives Jill a very annoying voice as well.
Oh my God, I hate that voice.
Okay, so yeah, I don't plan to watch it, though, guys. Don't worry.
There was one scene I remember laughing at.
Yeah, what was it?
It was in the pool when Jill was with that jet ski.
Okay.
When she was jet skiing in the pool.
Okay.
That was the only thing I ever laughed at. What?
Yeah.
What you just said reminds me of a scene from Jackass Forever, which was one of Movie Lover's favorite movies of the year so far.
I have never seen any of the Jackass movies.
No, it's okay. There's a scene in Jackass Forever where Johnny Knoxville is on a speedboat and he shoots up in the air and these sparkly rainbow wings jump out. And it's actually one of the moments that actually made me really laugh out loud. So for whatever reason, it would appear as if whenever Hollywood decides to put a speeder in their movies and people like to do crashes in it, it evokes a laugh reaction.
Jackass Forever was really great.
Well, guys, you were pleased to know that I do plan to binge watch the sequels to the first Jackass film soon.
And they're all good.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the first movie because I rewatched on Netflix, and I'll be watching the next one. And I do already own Bad Grandpa on DVD, guys, so I'll be sure to rewatch that. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Isn't Bad Grandpa with Zac Efron and Robert De Niro?
I don't know. Maybe I'd have to look it up to tell you. Bad Grandpa. Let's have a look.
Easy, Luke.
I can see Blaze playing Ratchet and Clank.
I've never played any of those games at all. Okay,
I personally don't like them.
De Niro's not in the Bad Grandpa one.
Oh, so it's just Johnny Knoxville on makeup. Okay, I see now.
Yeah, Johnny Knoxville plays the grandpa called Irving Zisman, he's called, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. And so be sure to watch a film soon, guys. And I've heard that apparently Jackass Forever was very good.
I would say it's very good as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Now, so Daniel, in your life of watching movies, has there ever been a movie which you've seen which you thought was so bad you turned it off really early into it?
For context, my girlfriend was not expecting Crank starring Jason Statham to go that far, and so I shut it off after 30 minutes and rewatched the rest of it on now.
Crank.
Yeah, Crank was pretty funny, weren't it? Like just like a live action GTA movie.
Crank was so funny.
Yeah, and in my opinion, guys, the sequel deserves a sequel. A third movie.
Oh yeah, yes.
It's such a shame that it's taken way too long to do now because it's been quite a long time since High Voltage came out.
There's a lot of people who ask for a third movie as well, so.
And just so you know, guys, I do plan to do another series on my channel, which is movies that do need a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be including Crank High Voltage on the series, and guys, I'll also be including Blade Runner 2049 as a movie that deserves a sequel as well.
Like, does the end of Blade Runner 2049 like hype up for a sequel?
Well, I think it deserves one to complete a story, and I think they should definitely make Rick Decker the main character again to make up for the small screen time he has in the sequel. And furthermore, as well, I also really want them to make a sequel to Dredd from 2012 because Dredd, in my opinion, guys, is the most underrated superhero movie of all time. Yeah, like I think it's wicked underrated. Like I don't see anything wrong with it at all. I love Dredd from 2012.
I think from long-awaited sequels I've watched and that I like would definitely be Top Gun Maverick.
Oh yeah, I heard that was one of those examples of a late sequel to be really good, like Blade Runner 2049 was.
Yeah, I honestly think Top Gun Maverick just wraps up the story perfectly.
So do you think it doesn't need a third movie?
No, I don't think so. I think it works out as a duology.
Mm.
I'll check out tomorrow, see what I think.
And also, guys, I think another example of a film that does also deserve a sequel would have to be Alita.
Oh yeah, that's a major example.
Like that movie is also very underrated, and one of my favorite works of Robert Rodriguez actually as well.
Oh yeah, Alita. I never saw the movie.
I'd recommend it. I think it's very underrated. It's based on a manga comic.
The only reason why I never saw it is because the eyes on Alita scared me.
Well, she's a very likable character. Don't worry.
She's not a mercy.
Yeah.
I'll give.
She's one of those examples of a female character who's written really well and isn't, made a Mary Sue or like overpowered.
In that case, I could watch it. Besides, I like anime anyways.
Mm.
And it's on Disney Plus as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'll be sure to get on Blu-ray soon actually, because I really like to show my DVDs in my series. Is what I do actually, because tomorrow, guys. Because tomorrow, guys, when I'm filming my video saying why I think Blade 2 didn't need a sequel, I'll be showing my DVD of it in the video. But tomorrow, guys, stay tuned for the video in the series which is saying why RoboCop didn't need sequels. So yeah, because in my opinion, RoboCop only worked best as a standalone movie.
Despite having a good sequel, a terrible sequel, and a reboot.
The reboot, in my opinion, is just mediocre, really, and the third movie is, of course, absolute garbage. The third worst movie I've ever seen in my life, and the second movie is tolerable, but it's unfortunately undoes the perfect ending of the first movie.
Well, I'll only watch the first movie then when I get around to watching RoboCop.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. Yes, Bluey, I do like Alita Battle Angel. I think it's a very underrated movie. And one of my favourite movies set in the future as well. But my favourite movie, of course, set in the future is obviously RoboCop. And I of course, also love Dredd and also Blade Runner 2049 and the first Blade Runner as well, of course. And what else do I like in the future? I also as well enjoyed Johnny Mnemonic as well. Johnny Mnemonic with Keanu Reeves.
Isn't that what Keanu?
And also, guys, I also do plan to check out Total Recall as well. Not the reboot, the one by Paul Verhoeven with Arnie.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about Total Recall.
Yeah, I plan to check it out, guys, because I love Paul Verhoeven's work as a director. So I'll be sure to check out Total Recall as well to see Arnie, of course, because I love Arnie as an actor. So yeah, Jack O'Connor, my favorite action movie of all time is Logan.
Another positive I can give for Total Recall is that, unlike Basic Instinct, Sharon Stone does not go nude.
Oh, okay. All right. Also, Daniel, in my opinion, Basic Instinct didn't need a sequel either.
That's true, you did. Movie Lover did a video on that, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And the sequel, in my opinion, is really bad and pretty boring as hell.
So Sharon Stone is one of those actresses that I would think that she would know better, given the fact that she has appeared in some movies. She had to endure some hardships, but in the early 2000s, she did the two-way punch of Basic Instinct 2 and Catwoman. Maybe it's because she got paid $20 million just to phone it in, but I don't know. That was like a career.
Yeah, and My favourite voice role of Sharon Stone would have to be Princess Barla in Ants.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I liked that at first, but then I had to look it up and realize it was Sharon Stone.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Connor. Welcome back. Well, Jack, my favourite X-Men movie, which is actually part of the main films, is the Road Cut of Days of Future Past. Not the theatrical version. The theatrical version, in my opinion, is overrated. The theatrical version, in my opinion, is overrated.
So you think the theatrical cut is overrated and you prefer the extended cut and not the theatrical?
Yeah, the extended cut, in my opinion, is way better because I hated how they made it look like Rose was going to be a main character, but she only appeared for a non-speaking cameo appearance in the movie. But finally, in the Road Cut, she has a much bigger role.
Well, I might as well go out looking for the road cut.
I'm gonna see if I can get it on Blu-ray hopefully one day, and also the Unleashed edition of the Wolverine, the Wolverine of 2013, not Origins Wolverine, because I hate that movie.
So if you were to get rated, I recommend getting the 3D version because the 3D version of the Wolverine is the definitive one that has the extended R-rated ninja fight sequence.
Well, I'll see if I can find it.
Alright, you can probably check Amazon or eBay.
I've noticed, guys, at my store that they're selling like a 3D version of Jurassic Park. So if I get that on DVD, the 3D Jurassic Park, have I got to wear 3D glasses to watch it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because I do own some because my TV downstairs is a 3D TV. So yeah, I'm all covered for that, but still, never thought we'd release 3D DVDs.
I still have a lot of 3D glasses from when I went to the movies.
Great choice, Connor. Michael Fassbender is my favourite Irish actor of all time, but my favourite actor in the whole X-Men franchise is Hugh Jackman. Mainly because Hugh Jackman is actually my second favourite actor of all time, actually, after Keanu Reeves, guys.
He is a really good actor.
Yeah. Because my favourite role is obviously Wolverine, but my second favourite role of his is Keller in Prisoners.
And you know what? After taking a month to reflect on it, I'm actually really glad he turned down the opportunity to appear in a movie last month. That was a good career choice.
What movie? As in Multiverse of Madness, is it?
Yeah, I'm glad he turned it down because he's off.
Well, I don't see why he'll return because he said he's done playing Wolverine.
Yeah, and Patrick Stewart said the same thing, but
he returned.
I guess he got.
And also, I also heard they also wasted him as well, which is pretty stupid.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely hated it. I hated it too.
Yeah, and plus, I do also believe at one point he didn't want to play him again because Hugh Jackman had skin cancer, didn't he?
Skin cancer is really scary.
Yeah, it is. I think he's recovered from it, but still, I think he said he's done playing a role now. Yeah, which is fair enough. I wish him all the very best, and yeah. But in my opinion, Daniel, his performance as Keller in Prison is Oscar worthy.
I would say the other one is Christopher Nolan's Prestige.
Oh, that's I loved him as Robert Angiers in The Prestige. Yeah, he was brilliant in that role. As the midget who wants to clone himself to do a magic trick.
Nice. All right, so really quickly before the stream ends and that I have to go, there are 2 Jim Carrey movies that I have the choice of watching as soon as the stream is done.
What
I was hoping some input. The first one is The Mask, and the second one is Me, Myself, and Irene.
I'd say a Mask because I've not seen the other one. I've only seen a Mask out of those 2.
Same here.
And The Mask is my favorite Jim Carrey movie.
Nice.
All right, then I guess it's The Mask. I still haven't seen Me, Myself, and Irene, so I can't comment on it.
I've not seen it either, so I can't either.
I've never heard of it.
The Mask is a very funny movie, and it's also pretty cool how it's made by the same people who made Hellboy as well. Dark Horse Comics, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, interesting. Me, Myself, and Irene, the movie where Jim Carrey has a split personality.
Oh, wow.
I'll tell you this right now. If in case people feel like they got a bit of a bad taste in their mouth from Moon Knight, I bet Me, Myself, and Irene could wash that up because it's another movie feeling personal identity.
If we're talking about movies in which characters switch personalities, I'd recommend Split by M. Night Shyamalan starring James McAvoy.
Oh, that's also another good one.
Yeah, because that's actually my favorite role of James McAvoy, guys, as his character, because do you know how many personalities he showed in that movie Split?
I think M. Night said more than 10.
23.
Less than 10.
23.
23. Huh?
Yeah, because in the movie, guys, he plays 23 personalities. James
Wow.
McAvoy, and he's absolutely phenomenal in the role. It's my favorite role that he's played.
He got really jacked for it.
Yeah, he did. He looked really healthy for his age. Yeah. Like, boy, did he do a great job.
Oh, James McAvoy is shorter than me. I didn't know about that.
What's his height?
He's 5'7".
I'm taller than him as well, because I'm 6'4".
I'm 5'5".
I mean, because I'm actually pretty tall, aren't I, guys? At 6'4". That's pretty cool. Yeah, Connor, it's very insane. I'd recommend Split, but I'd also recommend you check out Unbreakable and Glass because Unbreakable, Split, and Glass were a trilogy with Bruce Willis and Samuel Jackson as well. In those two films that just said alongside, I'd Split in which Bruce Willis had a cameo appearance. Anyway, guys, so that is 3 hours, so that's the end of the stream. And yeah, boy, was it really fun, wasn't it? You know, because I got to talk to Jay again, and you guys, of course, really fun to talk to, and all you guys in the comments. So yeah, so I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all next week. So yeah, so it's me doing Child Live episode 75. So you know, drill, guys, be sure to give this video a like, and also please go subscribe to these special guests who came on. Thank you for joining, guys. It's been really fun to talk to you all, and yeah, please go check out our channels and let me know in the comments what you guys thought of tonight's stream, of course, as well. And please be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe for movies in the future. If you'd like to be a member, you can join Peace Out or description, and we will see you all later. See you guys. Take care, and force be with you always. See ya.